Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
It's William and Andrew off camera here from Allegory Gallery. Thank you for joining us tonight. We hope you're doing well. I see Susie, our neighbor, is out there. Hello, Susie. Donna was out there on Instagram. I don't know if you're still out there. Donna Wong, thank you for joining us. It's been a while since I've seen your name pop up. Hope you're doing well. If you're out there, please say hi. We had a few people out here just a little bit ago. It looks like the numbers are going up and down as they normally do, but that's all right. If you have something that you're looking for tonight, this is a Total Request Live. So let me get the banner up here so y'all know. Start dropping in the comments what you would like to have us look for you. We have lots of things here at Star Cottage Studio. Some of them we're willing to part with, and some of them we're not. But if you name something and Andrew's willing to part with it, we'll put it up for sale. And when we put it up for sale, it's anybody's game. So that's the way this game is played. You do not necessarily get first dibs. You don't actually at all get first dibs when you request something. So you request it in the comments, we find it. If Andrew's gonna sell it, we give it a lot number. We put it up for sale with a good price. We're doing great pricing, I think, really great pricing yesterday, and we're gonna do it again tonight for New Year's Day. Happy 2025, everyone. And then you send us an email, info@allegorygallery.com, if you'd like to claim it. I realize I don't have the banner to purchase from this video. Take down the lot number, send it to us in an email at info@allegorygallery.com. All right. So how are you all doing? How was your entrance into the new year? Happy New Year, everybody. Oh, now we got people coming in. Vanessa is here. Hello, Vanessa. Angela is here. Hello, Angela. Hello, Lennis. Thank you for joining us. Anne is here as well. Thank you, Anne. And Anna is here. Thank you for joining us. If you're out there, please say hi. Let us know. This is much more fun when you take part in it as well. We will start showing you some things that were requested yesterday that Andrew happened to find in the meantime. So we'll get the show started that way, but we do need audience participation. I mean, we don't really need it. We'll just keep showing you things, but it helps. It helps. Suzanne is here. It is more fun. It's more fun when you request things rather than we just show you things. Suzanne says, hello, don't know how long I'll be on. How are you doing, Suzanne? Everybody okay? I know it's been a very difficult time down there. I'm glad you marked yourself safe. That was an awful thing that happened, and we're sending good energy and prayers for all the people involved down there. It's a horrible thing, but I'm glad you and hopefully your friends and people you know are all safe. Yes, I can. This thing I'm not showing. Reabsorb. They did show that. Nobody has gotten it, so I'm going to put it on 2 of these because that's pretty heavy. Let's move this one.
I mean, you don't think that little dainty one needs a whole thing by itself?
Let's see. Julie says, I'd love to see more funky, large, or vintage beads. And said, hi, I'm back, not planning to buy again. We'll see. We'll see if we can tempt you.
You already got a package going, might as well.
I know, keep it going. You're going to have a big box. We got to get the big box out for you, so you may as well make it worth it. Because it's already a priority box at this point, so you can go up to 70 pounds. You may as well. You may as well pack it full. Pack it full. Let's see here. Donna says, hello, everyone. Praying for New Orleans. Vanessa says, 2025 shouldn't have started that way. I hope it ends up being a good year. Yes, I hope so. Suzanne says, we're okay. Still waiting on one friend, but unlikely he was there at the time. That's, I mean, sending you good energy, hopefully. Hopefully everything is okay.
What exactly happened? I know that somebody run their car on people, but why?
I don't know. They said the FBI is investigating it as a terrorist act.
Oh, really?
But he had explosives in his car apparently, and he opened fired, and so the police had to fire back, and he was shot and killed, I guess, from what I read. But but 35, I think, were injured and 6 were killed, I believe. My numbers are right, something like that. That was as of earlier today. I don't know if anything changed.
When I was up, it was still
happening or
still too early.
Too early. Norma's here. Hello, Norma. Julie says that was a joke, right? Yeah, fill that box, Julie. Fill that box. Suzanne says, oh, now 15 dead. Wow. Vanessa says, and for some reason they do not believe he acted alone. Well, I don't know. There's no one else in the... I mean, I know there could be people connected, but if you're going to do something like that, I'd be like, you're getting in the car too. Like, I don't know. Susie says, our neighbor Ryan is there, went down for the Notre Dame game. I didn't know that. We just saw him
yesterday.
2 days ago.
I'm 31.
Yeah, 2
31?
days. Well, it wasn't yesterday. Yesterday was 31. It was the 30th.
Monday.
Yeah, this is Wednesday, 2 days ago. I didn't realize he had gone down there. 36 plus injured. They just cleared the scene an hour ago. I know they were telling people to, what do you call that? Stay, kind of stay where they are. Shelter in place. That's it. Suzanne said they saw 4 people were spotted planting explosive devices. Wow.
For what?
So they were planning on this being a much bigger thing than it got to be. Because the explosives didn't go off, right? As far as I have heard, it was mostly from the gunfire, right? And I didn't hear that the explosives actually went off. Donna says the guy intentionally drove into a crowd and found explosives in his vehicle, 15 dead, and they've put off the Sugar Bowl until tomorrow. I bet they have. Julie says there was an ISIS flag on the truck. You never know with those things, though. You really never know. Whether that's something or not, or somebody putting it off on someone else. You never know. Hopefully they find out, though. Killer was an American born in Texas, says Suzanne. And the explosives didn't go off. Yeah.
I have other stuff to do.
I know.
Take up beading.
Right? Get a hobby, dude.
Nobody got time for that.
I know.
What's the purpose?
What? Yeah, right? Yeah, some people. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Going into a crowd of just people, innocent people. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. But I don't know.
Well, my 2025 started out pretty good.
Did it?
To change the subject.
He says to change the subject. You've had a good day so far?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we didn't do anything exciting, but
no.
I got some work done. I woke up early. Did some cleaning.
Yeah, you actually went to bed last night.
Well, I couldn't not.
he was almost passing out standing up last night.
I did. I fell asleep standing up.
So he ate, then he passed out, went to bed.
I still don't know how that episode, that Skeleton Crew went.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure something happened cute with the kids.
Well, that little owl creature.
Oh, I saw that.
That was pretty.
I woke up for that.
Yeah. Suzanne says, yes, Andrew got that museum showing.
Mm-hmm, correct.
I don't even think I saw that news today.
Well, it's a short exhibit, and it's at ECU. If you're going to be there, that's going to be for the Material Topics Symposium. I'm in a show called the AMC Bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to go last year, and I had a piece in a show last year. But this year, maybe. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff. I'm going to be at Pentaculum the week before. So
you got a lot going on.
And then I also have this thing where I won a scholarship to be in this program called Cohort Arts. And that's with the mentor who lives in Italy,
Mm-hmm.
and she.
I saw you put a date in the calendar for that.
Yeah.
You figured out the date.
They did.
They
They
did.
filled out this doodle poll about when we could do it.
And oh yeah, because it's the whole group, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's mentoring more than you.
Mm-hmm. I think there's 4 of us.
That's not too bad. That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Suzanne says, I need better cabbage recipes.
For what?
What do you got? Lots of cabbage?
For New Year's?
For New Year's. My mom came today and visited. So we were talking about lentil soup the other night because lentils are good luck for New Year because they look like little coins. That's the idea. And so we were talking about lentil soup, and we were talking. Andrew's like, I can make lentil soup, and it reminded me that my mom has not made her lentil soup, which is different. It's very different than most lentil soups. She's not made it in a long time. And I asked her the other night, I said, why haven't you made that in a while? And she said, because she's by herself for the most part. So that's something that she makes in a big batch. It's not something that you make a little bit of. And I'm like, I'll take some pretty much any time. But so she never wrote down the recipe for it, but it was something that we grew up eating. And people who didn't like lentil soup liked her lentil soup. And so I still remember one time, one person was like, I hate lentil soup. They grew up on it. It was terrible. Their mother didn't know how to make lentil soup. And then he tried my mom's lentil soup, and it was really good. And he requested it after that. So she got to thinking about it, and she had kind of cobbled together 2 different recipes, but it was always with meat. And so she made us a batch of it, meat-free. She wasn't sure if it would taste the same meat-free, and she couldn't remember exactly which things she always put into it. But she brought us some. She came up to the cottage today, and she brought some.
That was nice.
It was very nice. She brought it in a crock pot. We have bowls here. I can take a little break in between here and eat. But
who's taking breaks?
he says, "Who's taking breaks?"
Not in the New Year.
Not in the New Year. I tasted half a spoonful of it because she wanted me to taste it before she left, and it totally reminds me of what we had growing up. She had one or two things. She put some barbecue sauce in it. She put some different stuff, and she thinks she got the wrong barbecue sauce, but it tastes very close to what I remember, even without the meat in it. She put, I think, extra mushrooms in it for us and sweet potatoes instead of just regular potatoes. So that was really nice, and it's here and it's warming up over there. Probably needs to be stirred a little bit, but it's in a crock pot, and we're gonna be able to have dinner before we go home tonight, or when we go home. I don't know. But she brought us bowls and everything.
I don't like to eat here though.
I know you don't.
It's like small things.
Yeah, but I figured if we get sugar low, we can grab a snack.
I'm not.
Yeah, I picked him up reinforcements. One of his favorite things.
Yeah, you can't always get these. Okay, so please don't send them to me though. Sometimes I will say, oh, I love this thing, and then people will send stuff.
Yeah.
And that's very thoughtful, but for this, I don't want to overdo it. Because then if I overdo it, I can't quit it, and then I'll get burnt out on it. This is basically what I eat when I try to stay awake.
When he's in the car.
When
he does long drives. I love these. My aunt used to buy these when I worked with her.
But you can't always find these everywhere.
Nope, they had one rack of them. It was full. Like, I better grab these for him. So, my aunt's one of those people that she loves a straight sugar injection. Like, none of this. She doesn't do a lot of cakes and candies and things or pies. Like, she likes just plain sugar. So, she would buy these a lot of times at work, and they were always sitting in her office. And I'd go in and, take 1 or 2, and then I'd be back, 18 times.
That's good. Yeah, these ones are not as hard, hard candy. I noticed, they don't sell hard candy in the, sheets. There's no hard candy.
It's all
all gummy.
That's true.
You know, that's fine, but I like to use my teeth sometimes. I feel like I'm like when they start talking about how all the food like in the assisted living homes is all mushy.
Mushy soft.
And I was like, is this what I'm turning into?
Is this what's happening? Donna says, I did clean my studio up yesterday. Like I put up all of my Christmas sets, earrings, and bracelets, plus all the bags. So it's sort of cleaned up. Sorry, no pics. Donna, you're supposed to take pictures.
You can take a after pic.
You can take an after. Yeah,
we'll just imagine it dirty.
Because bead of the new year, day one, this is January 1st. Day one of bead of the new year is to clean your space and organize it and show before and after. I did a little bit today. It's my workspace is my shipping desk. So I showed a before and after of my shipping desk, and I got that a little bit cleaned up today. I would have liked to clean more of the area, but I had to ship. So I focused more on shipping than cleaning today.
But that's good though.
But it was so nice to have like a free desk to work on. If you all are like us and your desks get overcome with things, you know what I mean. Let's see here. Suzanne says, let's see some eel pieces. More eels. I don't know if we're going to have more than that one eel. Anna says, thanks for the change of subject, Andrew. I'm very sad about the attack. I tend to dwell in spiral into hopelessness, depression, so I guard my psyche. Yeah, let's not talk about it. Not that we're pushing, not that we're,
Well, what can we do?
Yeah.
Nothing.
We cannot do anything other than put good energy out there and hope that people don't do things like that.
I have an eel or two.
You may have an eel or two. Anna says, I found some great lentil recipes. My mom, as I said, she has 2 different ones, and she put them together, and then she even had, like...
Did you find your wallet?
I did. I said that earlier. You must not have heard me. I found it. It was underneath this. I didn't realize this wasn't here until... so it was under that. And the wooden pendants I made are under that. All that. Donna says, gosh, I've always loved lentil soup. I would love your mom's recipe with the meat. I haven't made it in forever. My mom puts barbecue sauce in it, ketchup in it, potatoes, usually there's kielbasa and usually some kind of venison oftentimes, or ground meat.
It sounds like one of them, the recipe is like a chopped recipe, like you gotta get dinner on the table.
Well, that's what it was. She made this for dinner oftentimes, and it was like in her biggest pot ever, and that it just simmered on the stove then once she got it all put together. And then you top it off with some extra ketchup when you dish it out, and some cheese, shredded cheese.
Kind of sounds like
it's more of a stew than a soup.
Kind of sounds like baked beans a little bit.
It kind of is. Yeah, it has that
sweeter.
It's a sweeter flavor. This time she said she thinks she used the sweeter barbecue sauce by mistake, so it's a little sweeter than normal. But it still threw me back to that time. It's still good.
That's good.
Yeah.
I keep thinking that we should do AG Bead Fam cookbook.
I know.
We talk about that all the time.
Get everyone in the AGB fam to do their favorite recipe and write it down.
If you're a good cook.
If you're a good cook, it's not for everyone.
You know,
some of y'all need the recipe book, and some of y'all can be in the recipe book.
Have self-identified yourselves as not a good cook.
Yeah.
So if you know this about yourself,
don't submit
then
the
you
recipe.
don't have to send it.
Or submit somebody you know, like your grandmother or your mother, who was a good cook, right?
Yeah. Find somebody else who can actually cook. Because if it's one that's like, take the can of the processed chicken and mix it in with the macaroni. I watched that on somebody. Of course, it was on because I don't know on the TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
That was originally on TikTok, and there's this woman. She's trying to show her cooking recipes, and she basically cooked from the Dollar General kind of cooking.
Nothing wrong with that.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But the one...
You got to use those spices, too. They sell spices at Dollar General, too.
It did not have that look of being delicious. Like, you know how somebody's like, they're going to show off the food they made, and then there's like, They're not.
Well, also though, like maybe they're trying. Don't be afraid to show you're trying, but know that you're a beginner.
Or I don't know. You need to self-identify.
Self-identify.
But you know, everybody's different, so
Yep.
I'm not gonna yuck your yum. If
Right.
you love that good tang of the metal container, then
Yeah.
enjoy.
Yeah.
Like
Enjoy.
what you know, I like flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So I oftentimes forget that some people don't like flavor.
Don't like flavor.
Like one time I made on New Year's I made this pot of what did I make? Something. But I put regular spices. I didn't even make it too spicy.
No.
And one of the people who was there,
Oh, that was so funny.
I almost
like ready to pee yourself laughing. It was so funny. She was so funny with it.
well, because she like started wiping.
She started wiping her tongue and spit it out, wiping her tongue with the paper towel, and we're all like, she's like, "It's so spicy! It's so spicy!" It was not spicy. It was not spicy.
No.
But we were all crying, laughing. It was so funny. She was a character.
And she's like, what? She's oblivious to why everybody's laughing.
Susie is here, says hello, Happy New Year. And it says, so nice of your mom. And it says, that's awesome, wonderful to have comfort of mom's soup. Yeah. Let's see here. Whoops.
I was thinking about maybe visiting my mom.
Yeah, you were saying that. Michelle is here. Hello, Michelle. Anne says, I didn't think I would get anything done today, but I did.
That's good.
Let's see here. Donna says, I know, right? I will take one tomorrow before I leave to go shopping. What's that? Take one what? I don't know.
Machete.
Machete.
Wait, what are this? There's a pile of this.
Those two are the ones you took back. That expensive strand and the Prasiolites. You can throw that. Yeah, you can throw those. Throw those away.
Why?
Oh, it is. Lennis says, hard candy doesn't last as long. It all sticks together if it gets sticky, soft, and chewy, so it makes sense they don't carry it if it doesn't sell a lot. I guess that makes sense. They're temperature controlled,
The Jolly Ranchers? Like, what happened to those?
Yeah, I don't.
They sell these gummy Jolly Ranchers.
They do the gummy Jolly
Ranchers.
Ranchers.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
But you also don't cut your tongue on
Right.
the gummy ones.
Right.
Or crack your teeth. Maybe that's for, like, liability, too.
Right.
Back in my day, they sold hard candy.
So hard candy.
And you can pay 1 penny for it.
Right. Exactly.
Here we go.
I did a little bit of cleaning, organizing, not a whole lot to clean or organize at the moment, says Susie. Yeah, you've been probably cleaning and organizing a lot, actually. Your whole life.
It started snowing here. And William had the adventure in the ice and snow.
Yeah,
when I came through, they had salt trucks had already gone through.
Yeah, I went to pick up Andrew because there was no way he was taking the van up here. And I was at the end of our driveway here, which is like this big, and there were lights coming down the hill. And that hill, people come flying down off that hill. So anytime we see lights, we wait. We don't want to pull out in front of people. And as they got closer, I realized that the lights that I was seeing were hazard flashing lights. I'm like, I should just pull out. But I was like, maybe the road is that bad. I don't want to pull out in front of them. So I wait, and they go by. And we have pretty much winter tires on our car, and it's all-wheel drive. And it was snowy. So it was like snow paths. There was no plow. There was just snow at that point. So I understand why they were going slow, because if they have summer tires or...
If they come over that mountain is not for the faint of heart. No. If you've driven... I mean, it's fine. In the summertime, it's actually really beautiful.
It's...
Springtime, really beautiful. fall, beautiful. It's gorgeous
In the fall, yeah.
I mean, you see all the leaves.
Yeah.
In winter and early spring, if you're not used to it, it can be harrowing because it's a mountain. People forget that it's a mountain.
Yeah, it's 2,000 to 2,337 feet or something is the summit, something like that.
But we're near it.
So we are, and we are near right at the end of it, kind of where it kind of ends. So
but like
people will follow you. Like if you don't go fast down that hill, people will be right on you. Like,
and you hope that they have good brakes.
Yes, you hope their brakes are better than yours because you're going slowly down the hill.
And by slowly,
you mean like 65. Like that is slow. But people will do 80, 85 down that hill, down the mountain.
I know. I was like, that's so.
And our problem is usually we're turning into the cottage, and it is right as you're like getting top speed. So you got to turn on your blinker real early and hit those brakes pretty good and hard to make sure people. Because there is a passing zone around you, and sometimes people just fly around us when we're trying to turn in.
That's
but
not very safe.
It's not safe because there's oftentimes a lot of people coming the other way.
When you're trying to turn left and they're trying to pass, no, not safe not good. At all.
Well, the other way you're turning right, though.
For us, though, when I'm trying to get up to the cottage, sometimes people try to pass me when I'm trying to turn.
Yeah.
And that's when if I had the fire starter powder, then it would not.
It would not end well for them.
There would be a permanent scorch mark in front of our building.
Yeah.
One of the things there's a bridge that they had done construction on, so it went down to one lane, and they had a traffic light on there.
People could not handle that.
I loved it. Oh my gosh, I loved it so much.
Yeah, because they could not
force them to actually slow down.
Yeah.
And then they weren't trying to do drag race in front of the cottage.
Yeah. Donna says, I like empty stuff from the fridge type of soup. Andrew makes that a lot.
That's called our life.
It's called our life. Donna says, oh, that would be awesome. I love to cook. Anne says, I won. Oh, I won't be contributing to the cookbook. I've had more than one recipe that had to be thrown away, including my contribution to Thanksgiving this year. Oh my. No. At least you know, right? At least you're aware. I make one thing.
That's when you bring the cup.
I have found one thing people like, my lasagna, and that's what I make. And if I can't make the lasagna,
well, then we also like to bring that in case, because we've been to parties where people. Okay, this may sound bad, but I call them white people parties, and they're like, oh my gosh, there's so much food, and there's like tiny little
hors d'oeuvres,
and there's
2 platters of hors d'oeuvres.
30 people. And that's not what I consider a lot of food. I'm used to Filipino parties where a lot of food means
multiple tables.
Every picnic table in the pavilion, and there's food. And you bring Tupperware because you're taking stuff home. Yeah. That's what I think of as a lot of food. One time they said, oh, don't eat. We got so much food. I don't want it all to go to waste. So we were at a show, and we're working all day and been on our feet all day, and we're looking forward to all that good extra. And we roll up. It's half gone already, and there's nobody there. We got there first. I was like, oh.
It was like a few deviled eggs. And
it was
we looked at each other, and we were like,
we gotta go. I was like, I gotta go before all the restaurants close. So,
we did too. I think we ordered in or something at the hotel or something.
I was like, I think I'm gonna have to come back after we eat. But bless their hearts.
Donna says, now I don't like spicy, but I love a good taste with Italian spices.
I don't like too spicy because that's heartburn style, but I like flavor.
Yes.
Yeah. I I don't like the, Hot Ones. I skip that show.
Oh, Donna said of her, so you're going to take a photo of the studio before. That's good. Hello, Mary Jane. Thanks for joining us. Cinnamon helped me, says Suzanne, but her help wasn't helpful. Still haven't found the bag. She had a bag of beads she was going to give away, and then Cinnamon took it. She was going to donate, and then Cinnamon took it. I said, is Barnaby going to expect a gift in the mail?
Go to the post office.
Go to the post office. Sandra's here. Hello, Sandra. Joelle is here. Happy New Year, Joelle. I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully things are going well. Joelle's one of our Johnstown friends. Michelle says, my bead in the New Year pick is just a small portion of my beads. It's my work area. I didn't see that yet, so thank you for posting. Remember, everybody, there is an album. Please post in the album. It's great if you post in the timeline too, but please post in the album so we can go back in future years and look over these things. It's fun to go back and look.
If you post on the timeline, it pretty much disappears.
Yeah, it's going to disappear.
A day or two.
Yeah. So put it in the. I finally. Cheryl was asking if there was a way I could feature the album, and Facebook does not allow you to do that. But I found a way. I made a post. I took the link of the share of the album and made a post and said, here, go here. And after about 3 different ways of sharing that album, I found the one that allows you to add photos to it every time from mobile and desktop. So if you use that link that is linked in the Design Challenges group in the featured section, you can add your own photos to that album pretty easily now. I need to remember that.
Bless you.
Oh, thank you. I need to remember that for future years, how I did that. Every year, I feel like I go through this. I'm like, I know there was a way that I put a link up in the thing.
They changed it.
They change it all the time.
Because at one point I had it.
At one point, we had to write out, go here, go to the photo section, go to the album, because you couldn't share the album. And now you can actually share it.
I think also people didn't understand how to add photos.
Well, it was also different between adding photos on the mobile, the app, or loading them on the desktop.
Yeah,
it was a different.
So one year we did like a step-by-step tutorial.
But this link, I tried it on the desktop, I tried it on the mobile. It lets you add photos as soon as you get that link. So put the photos for every day in that album, and we'll keep them. Also, remember to hashtag Bead in the New Year or Bead in the New Year 2025 on other social media places, and also tag us at Allegory Gallery. Doing all of that might mean we might see it and be able to share it. Yeah. Tagging us is one of the most important things because you can't search hashtags very much anymore.
Well, they got rid of it.
Yeah, they used to let you. They used to let you search hashtags, and now you only see the top hashtags when you search, or their most recent hashtags. Which
unless you have about 11 million
followers, you're never going to see your hashtag. Lena says, it's why I get the sugar-free cough drops. They stay hard for years.
Sugar-free cough drops.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Suzanne says, you are supposed to get a hard snow. Yeah.
We're getting it.
It's only supposed to be like 6 inches at most is what they're saying. So that's really not too bad.
We have about half of that now.
Sue says, I remember getting Jolly Rancher watermelon bars at the local drugstore when I was a kid.
We used to, as children, not children, but like teenagers, we would get them and put them in the vodka because it was before flavored vodkas.
Or
now you can have vodka in any flavor you want.
Yeah, they weren't cheap back then if they did have them. Flavored your own with Jolly Ranchers.
That's a hoodlum times.
Susie says they have closed that road a few times this winter.
271?
This one? They closed the mountain. Yes, they did, actually. Because the one time I was going to come home that way, and thankfully I ran into people who had just come that way, and they're like, do not go over the mountain. They were turning people away, but the people who were already far enough down the mountain, they actually were escorting them one by one down the mountain. It gets so bad there in the winter sometimes. So I do understand why the person had their flashing lights on coming there. But once you got down, it's fine. It's flat down here pretty much.
I think people get nervous.
They get too nervous. So anyway, I should have I should have gone out in front of them. Because we have all-wheel drive and winter tires. We use winter tires all year long. I don't know why, but
Because we're too broke to
well, that's
switch
true.
it.
Yeah, we're not going to buy an extra set of tires to switch it.
Uh-huh.
We could get all seasons, but I'd rather have the good ones in the winter for winter.
Yeah, why not?
Because that way we can get around anywhere. So that's that. Susan is here. Susan Surreal, thank you for joining us. And says, I work potlucks. I always sign up for cups, plates, etc. Oh, at work potlucks. I always sign up. Yeah, I often used to do that a lot too. Potato chips, sodas, things like that.
But one time we went to this party, and I said, "What are we gonna bring?" He says, "Oh, you don't have to bring anything." And I was like,
He was
"Then
horrified.
We're not going."
He was horrified.
I guess you don't want to go then, because you can never go.
He cannot go to a party and not bring something.
You have to. That's your job.
It's your job.
If you go and you eat, then you have to contribute to the bounty. Or you just sit there in the corner and Hunger Games.
Donna says, it's bring food. Andrew, that's the way I cook. We have a community women's group that meets once a month, and we have food. We always take home leftovers.
That's right. I get it. Sometimes people, they're like, oh, the quality over the quantity. But why not just do both, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to spend a lot of money to make some good food.
A little bit of something for everyone.
Like for us, we don't have we're not dishing out caviar on top of our Wagyu beef with
No, we are not.
24 gold flakes on it.
No, that's not us.
So if you going to eat that way, then I can see, you're going to shave that off real
fine. Little portions. You got those tiny plates.
It's going to be like chef's table up in here.
You got the big plate with the tiny food.
One time I went out to eat at this. It was a really lovely restaurant. I'm not going to say which one it was. It was really lovely. The food was delicious. But the portions, the size, I kid you not, one was the size of a quarter. And it wasn't an amuse-bouche. It was a full. That was the full course, or the full.
Yeah, the course.
Yeah, the full course, and it was the size of a quarter. And I was like, ooh. And so we ended up having to go out after.
I'm sure that was very expensive too.
And it was. And there was a lot of frothing and foaming involved with that.
Mary Jane says, Happy New Year. Many blessings to everyone.
Yeah, I like that.
Michelle says, I don't know if it went in the album. Put it in the album. Go put it in there again. It's okay. You can put it there twice.
And if not, oh well.
We just don't want your stuff getting lost. Because it'll get lost in a day or two, especially because we usually have a lot of people doing the Beat in the New Year. And if it's last few years, your stuff will get buried if it's not in the album for people to look at.
One year we had to start a second album. There were so many people.
Lots of stuff going
playing along.
Anne says, I remember those Jolly Rancher bars. I love Jolly Rancher cinnamon and sour apple.
I don't remember cinnamon.
I remember cinnamon. They did have a cinnamon bar.
I don't remember watermelon.
They had watermelon.
I can still taste that.
Yeah. I used to like cinnamon candies when I was young, so I remember those, but I'm not such a fan anymore. Anyway, no one has let us know in the comments yet what you're looking for today. Did they?
It was right when we started.
Did they? Did they do it? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
What'd they say?
Oh, it was Julie. You're right. Julie did. I love to see more funky, large, or vintage beads.
And somebody said they want eels.
And eels. So 2 people did. So put it in the comments what you're looking for.
I don't know how many eel beads we're going to find. One time, though, I did have eel leather. So.
Yeah, you did. Eel leather. Yeah, you did. But we're going to get started. And what did we end off on yesterday? 80, right? So, and
just start a new one.
Oh, then I gotta think of a new number. I gotta see what letters we haven't used.
Just add. We'll have 3 letters.
Oh, 3 letters. Mary Jane's asking for old glass beads. We're gonna start with some old glass beads. Actually, some big beads.
We'll start with this one. The floral fauna coin shape.
They're not metal, but
They didn't. They asked for metal?
I think it was metal beads.
Well, that got left out of the request.
Was it? I couldn't write everything down. All right. Did I miss out on mermaid beads last night? Asked Susie.
I didn't find any.
You didn't find any yet.
Mermaid beads, like the mermaid blocks, or like mermaid themed?
Mermaid themed, I think. You all were here last night. I was out celebrating. Where were you? What'd you do? What kind of celebrating did you do, Anna? We were here. We hung out until almost midnight. We're here like 11:15, 11:20, something like that.
We rolled up in time just to get this sauerkraut.
Mary Jane says rabbits. She liked that carved rabbit. She's still talking about that carved rabbit.
We'll see.
We'll see. Let me get this camera flipped around. I'm sitting here with the camera,
That I can find.
looking at the ceiling.
And like someone was like, "Oh, don't you? I requested this a long time. Aren't you gonna get it?" And I was like, "No, this is from what we already have."
Yeah, this is not request for us to get in the future. This is to see if we've got it now.
I mean, it don't hurt if we don't have it. It's good to know, and I'll keep that in mind when I'm shopping.
Right. Okay, people are putting a lot of stuff tonight. Okay. Vintage check.
Well, here, start with it.
Large check glass focal beads, especially laser etched or Picasso. Vintage German glass. Okay, so we're gonna go.
That's like all of our shows are
NYD.
regular shows.
Where's my good marker? How much are these?
8
each, and how many you got?
2.
2 only.
So this fulfills vintage glass, flat.
And says vintage
coin,
German glass.
Flat coin with a floral motif, bigger than 10 millimeter.
Are they? Way bigger. 18.2.
So that's check, and check.
Donna says, I had to get my old self to bed at 9:30 last night, and it was all quiet until 11 p.m. when my neighbor decided to shoot the fireworks. I didn't hear any fireworks last night.
Who is it?
That was Donna.
Oh, there's fireworks last night.
Did you hear them?
Mm-hmm.
I did not. NYD1.
All right.
2 of them available. Where'd the bag go for these? Bag. Okay. Large check glass. Okay, said that one. Vintage check. Keep your requests coming, you all.
All right.
You're doing great. You're getting a great start. Fox and Toad, says Lennis.
Maybe. Did you get a chance to experiment on that thing you're trying to experiment with?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
All right. Here we go. Somebody requested large African flavored beef. This you got your jawbreaker.
$4.
Correct. 1 available.
1 available. Maybelline. Hey, Maybelline says those are nice. I have those.
Okay.
This is African glass, large hole from Africa, 31.3 millimeters. Let me see. The hole size is at least almost 6 on some places.
That's a ball glass green color.
All right. So 1 of these available. Oops, let me get out of here. 1 of these available. Here we go.
Oh, number 1. We
Number
got
1 we got 3 claims for number
What?
1. So 2 of them have sold out, and sorry to the 3rd person.
All right, that's fine.
NYD2 just sold.
All right, we got some more of these jawbreakers coming. So
$4. How many of those?
3.
$4 each.
Ready, set, go.
All right.
These are really pretty. I like this color.
So these are NYD3.
Now the holes on these, some is a little bit rough and ready sometimes.
These are also around 32. You can see like some of these, like this is not a defect of the product. This is just how they are. All right. So if you get this, don't write me and say, "Oh, mine is not right."
They use the stem of a plant, so and it burns off when they make it. So that's how comes like one of the sides is a little bit wonkadoodle.
NYD3, NYD2 has sold out. NYD1 has sold out. NYD3, we've got 3 of these available.
And then we're moving on.
And we're moving on. Andrew's moving us quick. No lingering tonight.
No.
NYD3, we've just sold 1 of those 3.
Thank you so much. NYD4.
This is NYD. Yes, it is. You're going to let me get this down. What are these? $4 each?
Correct.
$4 each.
These are recycled African glass. I don't know how recycled they are anymore, but that's how they started out. They'd get the old bottles and
Maybelline says, I got NYD1 from last month's live. The purple one design is nice.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
We got a request for that, and I was looking around, and I was like, I know we had something that was exactly fit the brief.
Yep. So let me just give you, these should be around 31, 32, somewhere in there. These blues are really pretty.
That's a softer blue. I got a little bit darker cobalt blue coming out. All right, moving on. This on deck.
Let me show you them at the same time because NYD5. Remember, these are vintage African. What do you smell? Vintage African NYD4. We've sold 1 of those. This is the other blue. This is NYD5.
I like that one.
So here's 4 and here's 5 to show you the difference in color. All right.
People like it.
I don't know. Do people like it? Some people are buying some of these.
Nice. Good job. All right, this isn't blue. Got 2 more colors coming.
Little bag. Who's gonna
This
fit this little
one
bag?
It's called Mocha Mousse.
Mocha Mousse, straight from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
NYD6.
That's the Mocha Mousse collection.
49.
Somebody wanted big beads.
Yep. Somebody wanted them. Andrew found more.
Big and vintage.
Big and vintage. You like vintage glass? This satisfies vintage glass, African glass, big beads, brown, Mocha Mousse.
This, I don't know. Is it?
I don't know if it's quite Mocha Mousse.
I'm sure it's close enough.
We've sold an NYD5. We've only got 1 of those left. Thank you so much. This is NYD6. Big African glass. Do you know anybody who has more of these? You may know some people, but most people aren't going to have these just sitting around.
I see some people have the smaller size ones sometimes, but I
Root
think
beer color, says Anna.
I could see that.
NYD6. N.
I should have brought my tens unit. I wear Crocs to the cottage for this now.
Yeah, he does.
And we're getting out the car, and I don't want my socks to get wet. So William went ahead because he has winter boots on, and he brought me some grocery bags, and I had to put them over my Crocs so that my feet wouldn't get wet.
Susan says, I see 6 as powdered donuts, those browns. I can see that.
What kind of donut? If the donut looks like that, I'm not eating it.
What?
If the donut looks like that, I'm not eating it.
Chocolate glazed? I could see that.
If it looked like that, I'm not eating it.
Anna says, I got the strand of green blue from you in my last order.
Here, this
Thank
one
you.
from Grandma Dowry.
NYD New Year's Day 7. NYD 7, $4 each.
Who is that? Rand Gundam.
Rangamom.
I don't know that first one.
We've sold a 7. We've not sold any. Nobody wants the brown. Poor brown. They're not ready for Mocha Moose out there yet.
I'm going to do a show called Brown is Beautiful. And that's going to be all brown. This is from Grandma's Diary.
How much is that?
That can be
12?
We can do it for 10.
10?
Give them a deal.
Ooh, that's a good deal.
New Year's Day deal.
New Year's Day deal.
It's a Red Raksha.
This is a Red Raksha set. Nepal, right? Nepalese?
Somewhere. And somebody wanted a fancy tassel cone. That's fancy tassel cone too. It's just got something sticking out of it.
Right. This is 38.5 by approximately 19. One of them available. NYD8. $10 only. That's a good deal on that, I think. Susie says, how about smaller African glass in salmon or Coke bottle green?
Don't got that.
Doesn't got that. Don't got that. Susie also says, Mocha Moose reminds me of chocolate moonstone. I love chocolate moonstone.
We had a request for hearts.
Hearts, how much are these?
$10 a piece.
$10 each.
They're sterling.
3 of them available. Sterling.
They kind of look like little bebe. You know what that is?
I don't know what that is.
If you don't know what it is, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Sterling heart charms or pendants. There are 3 of them here available. $10 each. Sterling silver.
Well, I should never say we don't got something. All luck.
Suzanne says, question, why do some people downgrade dyed howlite? One person was calling it poor man's turquoise, and the jeweler on her live was laughing. It's great if it is sold as what it is. Mm-hmm. People just, people think they get the too good for this.
As turquoise, I can see why they could say that, but at the same point, who gives it care?
Yeah, if you know what it is and you know what you're buying, there's nothing wrong with it. Some people just, they think they're too good for it.
I think it is one of those things where people want to be fancy and they want to,
They care more about being fancy than.
But, oh wow, I used to be a little bit like that. I only wanted to work with precious stone.
16 by 18 millimeters. I just dropped the penny. Oh no. Guess there's no penny tonight. Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. Under the stand. Under the stand.
But, everybody's different. So.
Yeah. Maybe you only want to make the higher end stuff. That's okay.
In that case, then pay 3 times as much.
Right? But you don't need to be laughing at other people or what they might want or like.
I don't know. I wasn't there, so I can't say. Maybe they were hilarious.
Maybe they were hilarious.
They said they're so hilarious.
So hilarious. All right, Andrew.
Some people are funny.
Some people are funny. Andrew's funny.
Sometimes.
Sometimes he's not.
I get in trouble. Hey, did you make that little booklet?
I printed a booklet, but I didn't find the stapler.
Here you go.
I was wondering where it was.
Live.
There it is. Good. It's ready to be stapled. It's in the desk drawer.
Did you write your numbers in it?
Yep.
All right. What's next?
I don't know. What's next? We're waiting. NYD 10. Not here yet. What about this one? This one's just cool. What do I do this for $1?
Sure.
Let's do this for $1.
Big.
That's a big bead. I found this in that box yesterday, and I didn't get to show it. I just think it's so cool.
Yesterday we got a box.
So this is...
People got to pick through the box.
Depending on how you hold this, it's about 27, 28 millimeters by about 29. This is acrylic or lucite.
Boy, it's nice right here, and I wonder why you're like, oh, it's not cold.
It's not cold at all. I don't know why you're so cold.
Basically sitting on top of a heater.
My oil heater beside me.
And then I'm over here shivering on the floor. My cockle's getting cold.
So this is NYD 10. All right, we didn't sell any 8, 9, or 10. You tired of all this? Give us some more suggestions, y'all.
What we got?
Up 10 just sold. Thank you so much.
More energy.
More energy. That almost looks like quartz, says Susan. Yeah, I know. That's why I liked it. It looks like a sandblasted quartz. You know I like that sandblasted look. That matte, that good matte look. Not to be confused with that good Matlock show.
Who knows if they're going to make it anymore?
I know. It does not come out every week.
Paramount Plus got sold.
Oh, is that what happened?
I don't know.
But this should have been made a long time. They're not making it now.
I don't know. Maybe they're on a budget. Kathy Bates, they're going to work
How much for those?
We can do $2 for the set.
$2 for the whole set?
There's just 2.
Here are these little bead caps.
And those ones have kind of like a matte gold.
Yeah. Lennis asked for mystic or irradiated quartz, I'm guessing.
Maybe.
He says maybe.
Right here.
So you get both of these for $2 if you're interested in that look. I knew some people wanted some bead caps. NYD 11. Oops. Whoa.
Drop it.
I know. NYD 11. What is that?
It's a vintage German.
Vintage German.
Somebody requested it.
NYD 12. How much?
That's a tenner. You know where I got that.
NYD 11 has sold multiple times, like 5 times.
My friend.
You got any more of those?
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people tried to buy that.
I might. You never know.
These are beautiful vintage German glass
They
beads.
look almost like mini Bosch beads, to be honest.
Ooh. It's almost that Yayan stuff.
I wonder if that is. In which
If
case,
it is, you just sold it for
price just went up.
This might be Yayan.
Oh wow, whatever.
Because these would be like $3 a bead if that's the case.
Well, I'm getting a deal.
You might be getting a very good deal. Lena says the bead cap price was really good. That's what I thought too. He said $2 for both of them.
I know it should be more, but whatever.
He's just in a good mood tonight.
Maybe
Keep him in a good mood, everybody.
tell me about how wonderful I am.
7 millimeters approximately, German
Moving
glass.
on before it gets weird.
Someone else just asked for more if there are multiples.
Well, it's not now.
Not now. Not yet.
There you go.
Whoa.
Let's do it, bro.
I know. I saw them sitting there.
I picked
How
it
much
for
are they? You haven't told me how much yet.
Because you didn't ask.
You're supposed to just provide that information. How much, Andrew? How much, Andrew?
The telepathy.
NYD has 12 has just sold.
We can do $2.
No.
Does that sound too high?
Too low.
Too low?
I'm gonna do $3.
What?
$3, $1.50 each at least. These are pretty fun. Lena says, "You are the best, Golden Daddy."
Correct.
NYD 12 has sold 3 different times. You got any more of that very expensive Yayan glass for $10 laying around?
I got this bootleg one. You want some bootleg?
Bootleg glass. So these are
You just
NYD
roll this in the
13.
tumbler and it'll look just like it. No, don't do that.
NYD 13, $3 for these hand either links, connectors, dangles, whatever you want. You can use them like this. You can use them like this. You can use them like this.
All right, here you go.
Okay, put it down there. Put it down. Let me put these away.
You can sell that.
That bag, how much?
$3.50.
For the whole bag?
It's not expensive one.
That's still like 3 strands.
$4.
Huh?
That's it.
Those would be like $4 a strand.
Wow, don't complain.
Oh my. NYD 13 has sold, y'all. Thank you so much. Don't complain, he tells me. Whoa. There's all different sizes in here. There's some blue plastic beads in there. We don't want those. That's not part of that. Whoa.
What are you doing?
Trying to get them out of here. Look, you're getting all these, everybody. Getting the whole lot. There we go. These are large hole vintage green glass.
Oh, somebody on toads. I got some toads.
11. You found toads?
I found the toads.
Oh, toad skin.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
There's a seed bead in there for y'all too. Look.
I have to work hard for that. That came from Australia.
From Australia. You're not selling that one.
No.
These holes are big, and these are about 4.5 millimeter holes. This is about 11.5 millimeter beads. NYD 14. We've got one lot. You get all of that for $4. He's doing all of it for $4 for y'all. Just imagine if that was priced by the strand. More requests, please. He's requesting more requests, please. 14 has just sold. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Where am I at? Who am I?
Who are you? What's going on? What's happening? What is he looking for? Michelle just reposted to the album. Thank you, Michelle. It's nice to have everybody together in one place. Everybody together. Do I have, did I miss those? No, that's from last night. I forgot to undo some of the things from last night. I didn't mark them as red because I was doing it very late. Very late. I was just worn out.
Alright, this is not for sale, but I'm going to show it because somebody wanted to see. This is, they wanted an antique perfume bottle.
Oh, excuse me. He's getting into the boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Can tell.
That's a little perfume bottle. And then that's the old one. And I have a tinier one.
What is that? Is that a blue topaz or is just glass in there? Don't worry about it.
I have a little one.
Not for sale, y'all.
Nah.
Unless maybe you gotta offer him a good price. Nah. And it says, "Oh, the bottle is gorgeous. Thanks for showing that."
What about this? How little is this little cutie patootie?
Thank you, Mary Jane. Says, "Bless you." There's that one. And then look at even smaller.
That's when people don't have deodorant. I'm not joking. This will go in the They go this. You see that? That's from my old watch. This watch fob chain. But they also have this to fit in your buttonhole. That's if you stank, and then you put that, and then you don't stank. Supposedly.
At one point, probably people needed these all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Susan says, "Wow, what beautiful bottle necklaces."
Okay, fine.
Right?
And a pain in the behind to make, too.
Yeah, can you imagine making something that tiny in a bottle? Does this come off?
Maybe, what's this, Kevin Potter, you could get stuff from him.
Oh, pressing them.
Mm-hmm. And then they're soldered.
Yeah, there's the hole. They're like a little hole.
They also have this thing called pomanders. You know that word? It's almost like it's like a little perfume bauble. So you don't stank.
Where are those peanut M&Ms? You did not eat them all.
I did eat them.
The ones from today?
Don't worry about it.
That was a family-size sharing package.
Don't worry about it.
That was a family-size sharing package.
Look at this cutie.
Boy, I'm glad I got some of the sugar things before they were gone.
That's also not for sale. It's a little metal egg.
Does it open?
Of course. Every thing from the old times is super cute like that and open. One time I got one of those and they had drugs in it, and I was like, oh, and I didn't know what kind.
What did you do with this? There's no hanging hole.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure
And
they
who
have.
knows
like
what that is in there?
Probably some kind of poison.
I know. Just
Don't lick your
opened
finger.
it, released it into the air.
But they always have like nice little things. Like I'm sure there's like a little metal mesh little purse for that to slip in. That's super cute.
Probably. Michelle says, "LOL." A lot of don't worry about it.
Wow. That's life.
Vanessa says, apparently the M&M bag was for a family of one. I did make the mistake of telling him I bought it for him only. So.
Oh, you want to see something else?
You want to see something else?
This is also one of those little Paris flea market finds.
Susan says, the struggle here is real too, William. I went to break into my chocolate stash and it was gone. Andrew warns me if I leave something overnight, it's up for grabs.
All right.
What is this?
Open it up.
I'm trying to. How does it open?
Pull it.
Oh, something's
Don't crush it.
Something's wiggling in there. What's that say? France.
This is a Paris flea market spot stuff.
Ta-da!
I'm gonna ask my mentor in Italy. I'm like, you know any good flea market antique place?
This is cool.
I'm gonna make her the bead.
For those of you who like that religious stuff.
That's not for sale though.
So he says, don't even think about it.
Can't give it. That's a show and tell.
Show and tell.
That's the interlude show and tell.
I should have gotten some lentil soup in the meantime.
You're too busy showing things.
Anybody got more suggestions you'd like to see? Suzanne says it's a saint. Mary Jane says love that.
You want to see another one? This one's not as good as the other ones, but you can. This one opens up.
Are you going to sell this one then?
No.
That is so cool, says Donna.
You know, I work hard to collect these things in my life, so.
What does this do? How does
it opens?
Opens this way.
A little clamshell.
Doesn't. Oh, does this? Is that supposed to? No, it just sits like that. That's a odd way of opening.
I think there may have been mirrors in there at one point.
Oh, that little tiny mirror.
Little compact. Either that or they put the pictures in it. But you can see how rough and ready they did the soldering inside. They're like, oh, well, nobody's going to see it.
Yeah, it's probably covered with something, right? Lady Snuff or Rouge, says Anna. Michelle says, LOL, this is show and tell and don't worry about it.
Correct.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful, says Donna.
Here, let's look at the next one.
Vanessa says, why are you torturing us this way, Andrew?
Because you all asked. Somebody said they want to see the show and tell.
You get what you asked for, everybody. So this one opens, I'm guessing, this way. What's this one say? I can't even, is that?
That's St. Francis.
St. Francis there? I'm trying to see what that says in there.
Probably St. Francis.
I think it's backwards. No. I don't know. Anyway.
This one got busted. I'm not selling it either.
He's not even going to sell you the busted ones, everybody.
I can't get the thing off. That's why. But I'm not going to mess with it because I'm going to damage it.
Ann says, I love the show and tell.
This one, go ahead, show it.
I'm going to.
Not the ugly side.
Is that the ugly side?
Yeah, because it's loose. The crystal came loose. So this is apparently open it up and you'd put little things in there.
Does it open?
It does, but it's probably stuck, so don't mess with it.
Oh, I see. Right there.
There's a mechanism to do it, but I don't know how to do it. I don't want to mess with it. Because that, if it gets dent, it's never going to close.
Yeah. Susan says, I need to count how many times "don't worry about it" is used on these lives. It's like the shot game, right?
Yeah, do it. You're going to get drunk.
I'm going to get drunk on New Year's Day.
Oh, you want to see some really cute things?
We'll just have to do like the kombucha shot so that it's healthy.
I have these little goddesses, and they're so stinking cute.
Maybelline says, yes, I love looking at collections.
There you go. Look at these. They're very fragile, William. Do not drop.
I'm surprised you're giving these to me. Very fragile.
I love those. They're little porcelain nickety-doo-dah.
Little porcelain neckety doodah. Lena says, whoa.
Aren't they cute?
Little porcelain neckety doodah. And just asked, what are these goddesses made from? Porcelain.
Porcelain. The one she got a little badunkadunk.
Yes, she do. Look at that.
Normally they're like
voluptuous.
That's good.
Mary Jane says, OMG in love. Susie says, those are amazing. Here, I'm going to give them. Oh,
There's another one. That one's reaching for the sky. She got a little. They're so cute. They are so fragile, though.
Donna says, OMG goddesses, love them. Look.
Yeah, somebody asked for them, but I'm not selling them. That my mentor, she's gonna be like, "Why he want all this trash?" No.
Well, we have a market for it apparently because all these people are like, "I love them, I love them."
Virginia, she'll get it.
She'll get it.
No, she's in the States right now. I think.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go and try to conspire to see her, and then show off to the rest of the cohort. Look who I saw.
Look who I already met.
In real life.
In real life.
They're gonna love it.
Susie's asking for metal goddesses.
Maybe, but I don't think so. All right. What next?
Yeah, they've been too busy looking. They're not naming stuff.
Don't say the stuff I'm not going to sell.
He's already told you what he's not selling. Set charms, buttons, glass, etc., like your friend Jess makes.
We had some of those.
That's Anne asking.
In theory, I have a bunch of stuff I could send her. But
yeah, you do.
It takes a long time to get it, so I don't know. Because,
yeah, you have a lot of stuff you could set up.
Yeah, she'd lose her mind if she came here. And I'd be like, don't touch it, don't touch it.
I'm going to set this, I'm going to set that, I'm going to set this.
Yeah. I'd be worried to have her come over here.
Some of your stuff may go missing.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get it, come back to your set.
Maybe. Hey, y'all want to see something cool? Also, I don't know if I showed this before. So this is somebody's little life. They have a picture of somebody, and then they got some more pictures of somebody. And then that's their kid, I'm guessing.
More pictures of somebody. Any glass hoops, links, rings.
And this Vicky. One. That's what you call slide, the old-timey.
Yeah, what's it? The wing of a male cricket, the front leg of a cricket.
They can't see it when
and
you
the
hold
section
it up
of a
like
file
that.
Enlarged. I know they can't, but I'm trying to tell them what it is.
So they put that in the projector. And then they got a little, I don't know what that is. Something Bakelite.
Yeah, it is. Look at that.
We got a matchbox.
Isn't that fancy?
This is the inside of a watch. Oh, look at these little acorns.
I like this little box.
I think is that Miriam Haskell? Let me see. I can't see. Patent pending. I think this is an old Miriam Haskell piece.
And since I miss the flea markets.
You know, we have a couple around here. They're not these. None of this stuff came from that. That's a fishing rod.
I was going to say it's a tiny fishing rod.
Probably belonged to this child.
I know. Tiny fishing rod.
Whoa! You'll wonder why I tell him not to drop stuff.
Sweet Georgia Brown hairdressing pomade. That's cool. That needs to be set.
That's just a bead.
Just a bead. Look at that old thread. Stamps.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at this one. A little carved bone bird bead. I'm gonna knock that off.
Along with an actual bone.
I wonder who's...
Somebody's...
Doesn't that look nice?
Oh, I caught the smell of old.
Uh-huh. This
smells like the
perfume.
It smells like a farmhouse that I used to visit.
Oh, there you go.
Whoops.
Oh.
What's going on?
Oh, I like this.
Oh my gosh, Andrew, this is so cool. You wouldn't believe how much of that kind of stuff ends up in antique malls or shops.
Yeah, I do know.
He says, I do know.
Oh, this one's a good one.
Look, you got a bunch of these.
Don't worry about it.
You got a whole box of these.
Well, that's because I collect them. That one, somebody made the art jewelry.
What is this?
That's a casting of the shoe.
Of a foot. A leg.
Uh-huh. I have all kinds of itty bitty treasures. Well, I lost the key to something we got, and I have this vision of one day finding. That's from my eucalyptus.
Some odd things in here.
That, I think, was going to be prepared for cast in place. Or not cast in place, organic casting.
By grace are ye saved. It's a pin.
Oh, this one is cool. Let me see. This is, I don't know if you can see it. Some of the stuff is already wore off. But there's dice and they talk to you. I don't know if this, and that. So you get these, they're a game.
You can still get those nowadays.
And you roll the dice.
You don't get them in wood.
It's the old times.
Look at this tiny little test tube.
That's for watch parts. Is that prayer thing?
Looked like it. So many cool things in that box.
Yeah. All right. Put them back. Don't be rough now.
What is that?
Little
nose and lips.
I have that for my own stuff. I'm going to use it.
Oh no, I like that. This is my favorite thing in there, I think.
I like this.
The slide.
Of course. And you don't like the fishing rod?
I do like the fishing rod. And I like this pomade thing. Lena says, love that partial face.
I got a bunch. What?
What?
I'm not sharing them.
You got a lot of partial faces?
Correct.
That was fascinating, says Michelle. All right.
You want to see
I want
my
to
face
see
box?
your face box. Let's see some stuff for sale.
Do they want to see it or not?
Of course they want to see the partial faces, I'm sure.
Oh, you want to see some frozen Charlottes? They're so funny. I was trying to find the smallest frozen Charlotte that I could find. And I found smaller than this. And they come even smaller. But look at this. This is a real one. That's not the repro. That's not resin.
That is small.
Mm-hmm.
Lenna says, show us.
Harry probably has some.
I bet he does.
Because he used to get that stuff. It's from Nuremberg. But I had a little tiny one. It's a quarter of the size of that. It's probably been forgotten. Oh.
Mary Jane says, I love frozen Charlottes.
Me too. Alright, let me think.
Donna says, yes, please.
See it? Where'd I put it?
I don't know. I'm going to tempt people and then not have it.
Well, they can't buy it anyway. So.
Can't buy it anyways.
One day I'll make some out of this. They have the bronze ones and the silver ones.
Oh, they're all different pieces of the face.
Mm-hmm. They took a old doll and made a mold and then smushed the wax in and cast it.
It's the same as that one.
I bought a collection from an art jewelry maker. And so I have all these little bits and baubles.
There's a hand.
That's not for sale.
None of this is for sale, just so you all know.
Correct. Don't ask for it next week.
Don't ask for it next week. During the next total request. Oh, some partial faces, please.
And you're like, no,
You'd be like,
don't
nope.
have that.
Lena says, I've molded all my doll heads.
Good. All right. What do y'all want? Here, some for sale. This bronze one.
How much is that?
You can sell that maybe $10.
Okay.
I'm going to keep that for my own particular use. I'll share that.
Let's see. He's going to share one of his preciouses. Is this coin pendant? $10. What is this made out of? Bronze. Bronze coin pendant.
And then what? What people want?
What do y'all want? Keep it going. Keep it going. Suzanne says, so cool. This is NYD 15, only $10. Bronze coin pendant. One available. One available.
Yeah, one day I'll do stuff.
Anne says house pendants. NYD 15 has sold. Thank you so much.
You want to see a really cool house pendant?
NYD is 15 is sold again. You don't got another one of those, do you?
What is
Did that pendant? He's like, nah. Recap, says Linus. There's almost nothing to recap. People have sold out. People buying a lot of this.
it?
NYD 16.
I'm tired of looking at nothing.
Tired of looking at nothing. Check vintage weird necklaces, asked Julie.
Oh, you want some weird necklaces?
He's like, got you.
I got one.
We got to fill her box.
I got one rabbit left. Is this the same as yesterday?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that looks different.
Then
How much?
Don't worry about it. Take it back. Man.
Take it.
You'd be like, I'm not watching that.
I'm not watching that.
What do you want?
Lennis says, yay.
Yay, what?
I think the weird necklaces, maybe. I don't know.
A lot of stuff's at home.
Oh.
Yeah, this is true. There's a stack, because I collect jewelry, y'all. You don't think I collect jewelry? You want to sell this? Plaster.
Yeah, sure, why not? How much?
Maybe $10.
$10. Anybody wants this one? $10 for this necklace. You can take it apart, do whatever you want. It's not going to hurt our feelings. But these are...
You should if you're going to wear this, you should restring it.
Yeah, it comes with a box clasp. From... What's that say on there? Germany. Western Germany. So that's a vintage box clasp. Let's see if I can open it, though. There it goes. That box clasp itself is worth the price of the whole thing.
That's pre-1989.
Yep.
I'm guessing 70s, maybe late 60s.
And you get these wonderful beads on here. NYD 16, only $10. So this is a whole necklace, and it just sold. Thank you so much. Mary Jane's asking for any found objects necklace.
I have a bootleg one.
A bootleg?
Yeah, you can sell this.
This is going to fit in that one. Let's get a slightly larger bag. Oh boy, we could have sold that 16 necklace 3 times. If only we had 3 of them.
Yeah,
That's, you gotta jump. You gotta jump fast.
That's the thing about these is like some of the stuff you never will see.
We're doing this whole lot. You think you said $8 in this whole lot?
Sure.
Here's some nice little metal things.
Since y'all got to look at my collection, I'll share some.
I'm gonna share a few pieces. Okay, boy, this is a lot for $8.
Don't worry about it.
So you get these bezels right here. You get these large hole connectors. You use them as a connector. You get these hearts. You get, I think this is a locket. This is a locket. There it is. So you get this locket with the crystal. You get this pin. And you get, Michelle says, and drink. You get these I love you, all these I love you beads. And this is NYD 17. I'm thinking somebody just sent NYD 18. We haven't gotten there yet, so I'm guessing that they wanted 17. So I'm going to consider that sold. But if you can send a new email that says NYD 17, if you just claimed 18,
I'm gonna show $100 strand.
you do not want, maybe you do, but maybe you do not want 18, because 18 coming up, he said, is over $100 strand. Maybe.
It could be a surprise.
Surprise. Someone just tried for 16 again. That one has sold out long ago, many times over. Lennis is asking for more interlocking beads. Farfalle.
What about?
Susan's got a Phil cat, or he has me. I want a kitten.
Oh, I saw two little brothers. The 2 little gray ones. The eyes are blue. You don't want to give them a home for New Year's?
NYD 18. Okay, so I'm going to delete this email. They said, yes, I meant 17. Good.
Alright.
What are these? How much are these?
$12.
$12. Got some interlocking bead, kind of interlock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Farfalla Darbell.
Farfalla Darbell. 2 of those.
Correct.
Here they are. What are these, Jasper? Or are they glass?
They're
Jasper. They're cold, yeah. So there you go. Ask and you shall receive.
Total Request Live.
Total Request Live. That's what we're trying to do here.
What else y'all want?
These are approximately 8 millimeters by 4.5.
Name it.
Keep naming it. Andrew's getting impatient, y'all. Start naming more. Give him more ideas. More.
Found object.
Vanessa says, I have those and I love them. We just sold one of the 18s. There's one of them available. Thank you so much. NYD 19. So that was not a $100 strand, at least. Not yet.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
Uh-oh. They're not saying anything.
Keep naming it, William.
Keep naming what? Naming what?
Naming stuff to look for.
Naming stuff to look for. I can't name if they're not naming it. Hey, y'all. Help me out here. I'm getting in trouble. Check vintage weird necklaces. Did you find any more necklaces?
In the queue.
It's in the queue. You got any frozen Charlottes you want to get rid of? No.
Sorry. Not sorry.
More check stuff? We've got lots of check, though. You got to be more specific. What kind of check stuff do you want? I know. We're asking you for more. Interesting shaped beads.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Interesting shapes. What kind of interesting shapes? What are you looking for? Gummy stuff, says Susie. Gummy? Big beads, says Julie. Asking for more big beads.
Here, in the meantime, here's some.
There's some glass.
Wow.
He says it was so much enthusiasm. So much enthusiasm. Let's see here. These are good. This is a good strand. Not round, says Julie. Not round. Well.
There's that box of black beads that's not round.
Here's some vintage Czech. Or vintage German. One of the two. Vintage Czech, probably. Suzanne says, gummy stuff like gummy bears, question mark?
I mean, they do have a gummy jewelry. I got these French ones back in the day, but they got sticky. So
They got sticky.
I don't buy that anymore.
Vanessa says, I want to really, wait, let me start. I want to see really unique vintage Czech, things you don't see every day. That's like our whole life. These are vintage Czech in black. It's nice to see in black. You don't always see black beads. These are about 10 millimeter by about 17 millimeters. NYD 19, $6, one strand only.
Somebody wanted curved tubes yesterday. I found them.
Oh, Gemmy beads. NYD 19 has sold. Thank you so much. NYD 20.
You want to, they said they wanted curved metal beads.
Oh, here's something you don't see every day. This is an expensive strand, though.
Not too bad. Considering that that's it.
Look at that. You ever going to see this again?
No.
No.
Maybe, but probably not.
$14, and we priced that low for y'all. These are 8.5 by 8.5. Suzanne says just about all of AG you don't see every day. That's what we like, right?
I don't like it to get bored.
Right. Look at these. This is interesting. This is vintage Czech. Super nice strand. It's a long strand too. 8-inch strand, NYD20. Where are you going to find that again? That rainbow goodness right there. NYD20, 1 strand only, vintage check glass.
They want a weird check.
NYD21. How much are these tubes, Andrew? $5 for all of them?
Yeah, probably silver.
It is. It looks like it's silver. NYD20 has just sold. Thank you so much. So somebody wanted tubes yesterday. I think that was Ann. Bent curve tubes.
Well, here you go, curve tube.
Here you go.
Here, this one. All right, this one is not.
So these are bent curve tubes. Oops, I gotta put this up. Hold on, I didn't even show them the thing. Bent curve tubes. You got some little ones in there that are more straight. I think those are ends actually. Yeah, those are the ends to some of the tubes.
Whatever, move along.
Move along.
That's not. If you saw the bag, that's not the bag.
No, that's not the bag. That's just a holding bag. 21 has sold.
Reuse the bags a lot.
Yeah, we do.
All right, so
Where's
this
my
one.
other? Yeah, we have a whole bag of bags. That's where I'm pulling all these bags from.
This is not cheap date, but you're not gonna see this.
How much is that? I ran out of papers. I ran out of paper. Where's my scissors? Thank you. Ooh. Trying to keep that up. You said 28. So this is 22. NYD 22. It's $28. If you want to buy it before I get the paper up. NYD 22. 28. I don't know if I have a black light. There was one around here on this table at one point. Let's see here. Let me finish cutting these up and then I'll show you these closer. Andrew found these for you in the collection. Look at those. A little bit of purple in there, a little bit of yellow, a little twisted kind of knot. I bet they do. They look like they would. It's a big strand too. This is about a 10-inch strand. And these are graduated, y'all. They start on the small side over here and they get bigger and bigger.
And that's the discount price.
That's the discounted price. We give you the good price. It's probably a $36 strand or so at least. NYD 22.
You can find it.
And this is vintage Czech or vintage German?
It says vintage Czech, but a lot of that stuff is hard to say because it's the same people making it.
Yeah, they just moved over to Germany for a while.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna.
If you're gonna what? Oh, he's got the whole thing on Vaseline glass. Trays of Vaseline glass. So far, nobody wants this one, so maybe we don't.
Well, then when I see it, you can see it. But
you can see it.
That's the thing. You want the old rare glass. That's it.
Not gonna find that anywhere else.
Anyhow, as an example, if you think we're overcharging, like this one, this half. Be careful, it's not straining it up. Like that's the price. That back in the day, that's how much that one.
$24 just for that little bit right there.
Well, there's maybe a couple more on it.
And we're charging you $28 for the big one today. Where's that? All right.
You can try to sell this if you want.
How much?
$8.
For all of them? Or a piece? $8 for all of them. Anne's asking for vintage Japanese lacquer paper beads.
Maybe.
Vintage Czech.
You want them pink ones?
He's got some pink ones. The bubble gum ones.
You can try to sell these if you want. Those ones definitely react.
Yeah, these are definite. I remember those.
Uh-huh.
NYD 23. One set available. 5 beads, $8. Really good price on that. Not 100% sure without our black light that these react. These set of 5, the big ones. These don't. Those won't react. They're just vintage Czech. NYD. How much do you want for these?
They're actually not Czech. They're Austrian.
Oh, they're Austrian. So 23. These are Austrian.
Wait. Oh, that's Austrian.
This is Austrian.
Yeah.
The big ones.
Yeah.
So vintage Austrian glass. That just sold it. Somebody just bought it. Changing up the country, everybody. These ones, these are Czech, right?
That's Czech.
And how much do you want to charge for these?
50 cents a piece.
50 cents a bead.
And that's a steal.
Yeah, it is. 50 cents a bead. These ones definitely react under a black light.
They call these Burmese because they're slightly pink, and that's from the gold.
Gold in the beads. Yeah, these are, you're giving them a really good deal on these. So I'm going to show you these. Can you see that little bit of pink in there? Burmese, that's the gold that makes the pink. And we've got a whole bag of these. They're 50 cents each. You can buy them by the bead. They're about 8.5 millimeters by 14 millimeters. They are dimpled. These are vintage Czech. They will glow under a black light. They're Vaseline glass. They've got small amounts of uranium salts in them that make them glow. Burmese, a little bit of pink. That's the gold. They use the gold to make them. Real gold. NYD 24. We've just sold 14 of these so far. We still have some available if you'd like to request these. And it looks like he's got something else to show, so I'm going to move these off, but we still have these. We just sold another 10. We sold 24 of these. We still have more available. 29, 30, 31 of these so far sold. 50 cents, that's a good deal.
Somebody is like, where can you, because they showed, I think it was Amanda from Canada, she was like, somebody showed a picture of Vaseline glass, and they said, where could you find that? And then I was like, I got some.
I got some.
These are smaller ones of the Austrian.
How much for that?
$4.
4?
They're smaller.
Oh, all right. Austrian, different sizes. We just sold another 10 and 12 of 24. Still have more of those available. This is Austrian glass, different sizes, different shapes. 4 of them, they're only $1 each. You get them all 4 for $4. Donna says, kind of reminds me of Fenton Burmese glass, and that does react to a black light.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Oh, look at that. A whole fresh bag.
Of new?
Of new? I don't know. You put that back together. It's probably not new.
All right.
Okay. NYD 26.
This has more Austrian glass.
How much?
Maybe 6.
6. NYD 26 Austrian glass in the green and kind of black, green and black.
And it's an opalescent green.
see that there?
I put some of these in a kit once.
I thought I
long
remembered
time ago.
these. I haven't seen these in a while. You get 4 of them. They are approximately 12 millimeters by 16. That's in the dimpled region. On the wide, they're almost 17. NYD 26, and that has sold. Thank you so much. 25 has sold multiple times over. Thank you so much. We still have some of 24 available if you're looking for those Burmese glass beads. Vaseline.
These ones I think are Czech, but they're in the Austrian box.
NYD 27. How much for those?
Maybe
6,
5.
$1 a bead only. All right, this is NYD 27. Boy, we sold 26 multiple times, 3 different times over. So these, Andrew said they're in the Austrian box, but he believes them to be Czech.
Old Czech.
Old Czech. What they got in there? They look like little bird feet impressions. Like birds walking in the birds walking in the snow. That's what they look like.
Right.
Maybe some kind of.
Speak your little hand out, because I'm gonna go.
Okay. How much for the? Oh, how much for that lot? 10.
Maybe more.
I was gonna 14. Yeah. 17. Plus a big one, maybe $18.
No, I can do it for maybe 14. And that's it for those.
What are these?
That's all Austrian.
Austrian, okay. So this is Czech, NYD 27. It is still available. People don't want the little bird feet path ones. Well, it says shampoo. 28 is a whole set. Wait, you said these are Austrian. Whole set of Austrian, all different colors. $14 for the Austrian. Different shapes here. Most of them are like this shape. There you go. NYD 28. I can't believe this one's going to last very long. $14 for the Austrian bead set. Mix and match bead set. This is super pretty. That's not even $1 a bead, y'all. What more do you want, everybody? Keep the requests flowing so Andrew doesn't get worn out tired. He loses energy and then it all goes away. It goes away. All right. NYD 29. We'll go back to some vintage Czech over here. Let me find. Let's see what's in this bag. Ooh, these are nice. $6. Romantic pendants, glitter, shabby chic. Ask Anne. See, Anne's always got lots of ideas. Romantic pendants. This is vintage Czech glass. These are red, elongated squares. I don't know, rectangles. 27 has just sold. Thank you so much. That's that Czech glass. Vanessa's asking for items made of shell. Lena says, yes, Cupid. A Cupid that you can't have? I'm going to show you a Cupid you can't have. 5.1 millimeters by 14.9. It's about 5 by 15 millimeter. Red. It's a nice color, red. It's that kind of matte color again. Love that. NYD 29, $6. Nobody wants the Austrian. That's wild to me. All right.
You show it. That's just for show and tell.
Show and tell, everybody. Show and tell. Linda says, sure, torture me. I like it. That's his way.
There was a little Cupid up here yesterday.
Is that 925 stamped? Yeah.
Yeah, that's silver.
Sterling silver.
Where did that little Cupid go?
What Cupid?
There was one I put up here yesterday. Did you put it?
I don't know. I don't remember putting it. Love the Cupid, says Anne. Vanessa says you can look, but you can't touch.
Here, you can put this.
How much?
This, the 4 for the buttons, and then that pendant, maybe 12 for it.
12 for everything? Yeah. What's that maker's mark? Did you check that?
Fire goddess.
Okay. Would you say 12 for everything?
It's pewter, too.
Pewter.
Fine pewter.
Lena says we need to mold it.
Which one? Maybe.
The Cupid.
I mean, pain in the butt.
So
there was a Cupid. I don't know where it is today. Or maybe you put the box on it.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing a Cupid.
There was.
Here, these are buttons. You said these are pewter?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Fire Goddess made that.
Fire Goddess made it. Fire Goddess. This bead here. Pewter beads, pewter buttons, hearts. This little storybook looking one. Like those. NYD 30. NYD 30. Anybody else got anything? Anyone else?
Yeah, what do y'all want?
What are you looking for tonight? Put it in the queue. Put it in his brain. Put it in his brain. Even if you've said it already, say it again to remind us. Mm-hmm. Vintage Japanese lacquered paper beads.
Vintage lacquer paper beads.
Vintage check you don't see every day. Terra. Don't have it. Still don't have it, Linus.
I'm maybe making one.
I'm gonna make you one. I can make it. Here's some vintage check. Somebody want to see some vintage check. What am I on? NYD 31. This one we had it originally at 26 at one point. Let's bring it down to 20 for you. People wanted to see some check. Some unusual check. This is a big strand. Big strand. Check glass vintage. Look how big this is, like a 12-inch strand. A vintage check glass drops with kind of that AB finish. Look at that. And these are approximately 13 by 6.5. Food or dishes beads. Food or dishes beads. And beads in the shape of food or dishware, I'm guessing.
You want to see some more stuff you can? I have the cutest fork and knife set. Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
NYD 31, $20 only. Dropping this price for y'all one time. Very large strand of vintage check glass drops. Top drilled. Fruit and veggies, says Lennis.
If I can find it.
Finding them. That's the issue sometimes. This is NYD 32. Oh. How cute. How much is that? I'm going to have to really look at that.
Oh, yeah, look at them. Make sure there's none that are checked.
NYD 32. Vanessa's asking for mother of pearl. Shell inlay, says Lennis. Look at these beautiful cubes. NYD 32. 8 millimeters cubes. NYD 32. Those are beautiful. Okay, everybody. Are you going to sell this as an entire lot? We're going to break it up. Let me see. Do you want one lot that's expensive or multiple lots that are less expensive? Because these are dang cute. Here, let me show you. I'm going to show you all of them, everybody. Look at these. Lampwork glass, fruits and veg. Look at that. Look at that. There's no real way to break these up evenly. Maybe we'll count the beads and we'll just say how many beads you get, and it's going to be a surprise what you get. You like that idea? Andrew's. Huh?
Put it in a pile and split the pile in two.
Put it in a pile and split the pile in two.
Cut the baby in
But you don't get to pick.
Why?
Why? Because that's hard.
You can pick the one lot or two. This lot or that lot.
Anne says I would like surprise fruits and veggies.
Well, get them all.
Get them all. Now, I don't see any of these that are broken, but there is a little broken piece here that came off of something. I don't know what it is, or if it's even still around this in this bag. Okay, Andrew's saying mix them up, cut them
You
in
could
half.
even do 2, 3 here. Let me do it.
Okay, you do it.
That's
Oh, the irradiated.
irradiated
This is
for-
expensive.
And there's more in there.
Okay.
Alright. Pumpkin can go with pumpkin.
You're gonna make them the same?
You want earrings maybe in your life?
No.
Do you like to? Because I know a lot of y'all make earrings. You want the eggplant? There's some. We'll do fruit and veggie combo. I don't know what this is. Chamoya?
I know.
This is a green bell pepper. I think that's supposed to be a lemon.
Anne says those poor innocent eggplant ruined forever by emojis.
Did it though?
Sandra thinks that looks like asparagus heads.
And the mystery fruit with the black dots. Alright. So
you're gonna sell these as pairs?
we can do them like, I'll make a little grouping.
Okay. These are really cool though.
They're little sculptures of glass.
Yeah, they are. Hopefully people like these.
If not, then they can go back in my collection. I don't care. Oh, this one. That's cute. Pitch then.
You found the chipped one?
I did not. I found a different one. So let's see. Maybe you can make them if they're what, 50 cents a piece?
What? No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's $3.
That's worth more than $3.
Whatever, I don't care. However you do it. You can do them in little sets like this. I made cute groupings. Or
groupings.
Or do you want fewer groupings?
No, it's fine. People can pick and choose what they want.
Well, you can put it, label it, and then...
I'm going to put them in bags. So
this is...
NYD
31.
33.
33? Oh.
33. And then this is the first one. So I think they should be at least $1 a bead.
Nah.
That's a Lamport glass bead.
I know, but that's quick.
That doesn't matter.
How about 75 cents?
You gotta do that math.
So $3.
$3. That's this one. NYD 33. NYD 34. 50, what is that, 225 then for that? Is that my math right?
Since there's ag plants, you can do them 250.
250. NYD 34, 250. NYD 35.
Don't you have a marker that works?
No. $3. Isn't this marker working? I think this is my best one.
Alright, what else y'all want?
NYD 36. $3. NYD 37. This one's worse than that one. 37 is this one. NYD, this marker is worse. NYD 38, that one's worse. $3. NYD 39. $3. No, that's this one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0.75 times 6, 450. NYD, oops, 40. NYD 40, 450. What's this one? Okay. Okay. There they all are. There they all are. NYD 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Donna says, I got to be up tomorrow early, so thank you, William and Andrew, and have a great rest of your evening, everyone. Good night, Donna. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Let's see. 33 is sold, so this one is sold. 33 has sold. 36 has sold. 39 has sold. 33. 36. 39. 40 has sold so far.
All right.
So that leaves, these are harder to see because nobody wants the eggplants. I can't believe it. Nobody wants the pumpkins and the pears. All right, there you go. How much for these, Andrew? And what are they?
They're hollow.
Hollow glass.
Maybe $1 a piece.
So $5 for the set.
The pendant probably should be a little bit more, but that's fine.
NYD 41.
Those are, don't pack the stone beads on top.
No. NYD 40 has just sold. Thank you so much. Little grapes and the blueberries or the blackberries. NYD 35 has just sold. Thank you so much. Okay, hold on. NYD 35 has sold. All right, so these ones are still left. 34, 37, and 38. Anne's asking, what is 38? I have no idea.
What is it?
The one with the red dots. Don't quite know what that is. Anybody know? Green fruit or veg with a red? I don't know. I was wondering that myself. A pear? I don't know.
Whatever you want to say.
Look up on Google fruit with a red dot and see if there's anything come up. $37's going away. These have not sold yet. And the eggplants did not sell. Huh?
Oh, bless its little heart.
I know. Poor little things.
Go away, little stray. Nobody wants them.
Susie asked, are there any radishes? I did not see radishes.
The green one was a red.
The green with the red. That's a radish.
Yes, the green with the red radish.
You've never seen those before?
They have one that's stripy.
Okay, next up. Next up are these hollow glass beads with the hollow glass pendant. You get all 5 of them for $5. NYD 41. NYD 41. Now I know these irradiated ones, Andrew, are expensive. How expensive are we doing tonight on those? For this whole set of rounds.
I need to bring a cushion.
Yeah, you do.
This is like standing for 5 hours.
We're not used to that.
It has been a long time since I worked in the restaurant.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14 irradiated. We'll do that for 26.
Give it to them with
24, 42, 24. This is a really good deal. Irradiated quartz. What's that? $2 a bead? Not even. 2, 4, 6, 8, 20. Yeah, less than $2 a bead. 15 millimeter irradiated quartz. They don't do this anymore. These are vintage. They don't do it anymore. So you get 14 of those for $24 only. NYD 42. NYD 42. Those are big ones. We've had smaller strands of that, so if you've gotten any of those in the past, you may want some of these large ones to go with it. All right, NYD 43. How much for these little ones? Do that for 6. I'll do that for 6. Let's do it for 5. What the heck? $1 a bead for these irradiated quartz. Squares, they're corner drilled squares, but they're also faceted. We've got 5 of those. NYD 43, $5. How y'all doing out there? It is 9:51 Eastern time. I know, it feels really late.
It's dark.
It's so dark in here right now for some reason. NYD 44. How much for this? What is this?
Glass. $20.
$20. What kind of glass? Do you know? Pretty glass.
Matte.
It is a matte glass. Big strand. All different colors. These are 43 just sold. Thank you so much. That's the $5 irradiated quartz. 13.3 by 17.1 millimeters. And this strand is an 18-inch strand. 18 inches. NYD 44, only 20 bucks. Anybody got any more requests? Keep them coming.
Triskelions, you said?
Huh?
Triskelions.
Triskelions. I don't remember that, but I don't remember that word.
There you go. Go like charm.
Oh, how much are those?
$150 a bead.
NYD 45, 150 each. Is that, well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Monique pendants. These are drilled through the top. Are these Peruvian? These are Peruvian ceramic. And these are a nice size on these. These are about 34 millimeters by about 37.5, which equates to about 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. $1.50 each. He's doing these at NYD 45. Just sold 2 of them, down to 6 of these. Thank you so much. This is the Peruvian ceramic. Leftovers. The Peruvian ceramic we used to get. NYD 46. Are these $1.50 each too?
Yeah.
There are 4 of these. Who likes dragons? Everybody. $1.50 each. Red dragons. Sorry, someone claimed 43. That was already claimed. 43 was already claimed. 42 is still available though, the larger ones for $24. These dragons are drilled top to bottom through the back there and out the bottom. These are approximately 1.5 inches by 1.25 inches. Is the person who wanted shell still watching? Who was that wanted shell? That was shell inlay was Lennis, and mother of pearl was Vanessa. Are y'all out there still? People who want shell things? Suzanne says the dragons are so cute, aren't they? Aren't they? Super dang cute. Super dang cute.
They wanted big beads.
Yep, somebody was still asking for some big beads. We had some big beads at the start of the show. We had some big beads yesterday. People want more, more, more. NYD 47. Anybody got any more requests? Andrew's looking for stuff. He's looking. Digging. How much for this grouping? This is Raku, isn't it? Oh, those are much more than I was going to say then. What do you want to do on that? There's 12 pieces.
The big ones are like...
be like 6 or 8 each.
And then how many of the small ones?
10.
5 plus 5. So those, you can do 14.
14. Huh. Keith O'Connor beads. $14 for the whole set. I had to price that. In the store, these would be about $6 to $8 each. These would be probably about $3 each at least. But here you go. So you're getting 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 4 of those, 1 of those, and 1 of those. Keith O'Connor Raku ceramic. Nice big holes. These are approximately 6.5 by 17. These are about 13. These are about 11.5, 15, 25, and 28.5 by 36.5. Keith O'Connor Raku, NYD 47, only $14. $14. NYD 47. Ceramic by Keith O'Connor. NYD 48. We still sell that in the store too. This big shell. What do you want to do on this, Andrew? Think 26? Huh?
Sure, whatever. Go on ahead.
Go on ahead.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
There's this one. And some big ones. Here, that's big.
$26. Look at these. Beautiful shell. These are all put together. Shell on all the sides. And these are big beads. Looking for big? It's a whole strand of big. These are about 40 and a half by 30. 16-inch strand. $26. NYD 48. I don't know. No one's saying anything. What else do y'all want? Someone asked for check pendants, Monique pendants.
Monique don't want to make pendants.
And so I was wondering. I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen pendants.
I mean, I'm sure they do. Somebody's got to do something.
Lena says, I need a few, not a whole strand. That strand, don't want to cut up that strand, but Andrew might have some loose. There's going to be some loose coming up right now. NYD 49. How much do you think on these, Andrew? $3 a piece? $5 a piece. There are two different colors here, so I'm going to show you the first one. Then it says Vanessa wanted mother of pearl. We asked if Vanessa was still here, and nobody said anything, so I don't know if she's actually still here.
Oh well, then buy it out.
We've got NYD 49. So what are these made out of?
Shell.
They're shell. These are mother of pearl.
They're all laminated into that. They're from the Philippines.
Ah.
You know how they do.
Laminated in the Philippines. Mother of pearl. NYD 49. So mother of pearl and big together. These are approximately 33 and a half by 51 and a half. They're $5 each. I've got two in this color. Two in this color. Let me find a bag they're going to fit in. NYD 49. Just sold one of the 49s. Thank you so much. NYD 50. $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 of this one. So these are the same size, but in this beautiful sagey green color. Kind of like a sage green, but in mother of pearl. Those beautiful colors. Those are gorgeous, and they are drilled this way. So you've got 6 of those available, NYD 50. We've just sold the other one of 49, so 49 is sold out. Thank you so much. NYD 50. We've got 6 of these available still at this point. They are $5 each. I love, love, love this color. Look at how beautiful it is when it shows the kind of purples and blues with that green. NYD 50. And I lied when I said I only had 2 colors. NYD 51.
Japanese glass.
Dusty vintage Japanese. We have.
This for the brown is beautiful.
Oh. I'm going to save. They're nice. Worth saving. We just sold 2 of the 50s. Thank you so much. Somebody else like says sagey green. Look, talk about brown is beautiful. Look at these. Ooh, brown is beautiful. NYD 51, $5 each. 5 of them available. Mother of pearl, done in the Philippines. NYD 51. We've sold 1 of those so far. We've got 4 of them still available. Just sold another one of those. 3 of them still available. Somebody likes that brown is beautiful. NYD 52. How much for these big ends? Huh? I'm going to do these at $5 each, too. $5 each. Huh? Yeah. Think they should be more? Okay. See, I asked. That's why I asked. NYD 52. $8 each. Let me see how many of these I've got. Yeah, they are. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 of these. They're all individually wrapped here. 8 of these. These are large. These are mother of pearl too, right? Or they just shell?
I'm not sure. Because they're the shell. I don't know all the names of it. Like, there's mother of pearl, but not all shells are mother of pearl.
Yeah.
But all mother of pearl
Are shells. Yeah. Okay. So these are some type of shell. 52.2 by about 81, which in inches, for those of us who like inches, is about 2 inches by 3 1/4 inches. Large shells. These are pendants. So if you like large, you're going to love these. You want a large pendant? There you go. They're similar but different. I'll show you another one here just so you can see. They're similar but different. There's another one. So you see what I mean? So they are $8 each, and there are 8 of them available. $8 each, 8 of them available. We've still got 20 people watching tonight. So thank you all if you're hanging out with us. We weren't sure how the New Year's Day would go. No, we're not sure anyway. You never know these days. All right. So how much was that one? That was 26. So this one has to be 26 as well. NYD 53. $26. And I think there are 2 of them in here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What? All right, there are 2 of these. Whoops. NYD 53. He's getting the big beads, everybody. Let me show you these. These are pretty big. These are the big shell. Instead of the darker color, these are the lights. We had 48 before, which was this one. Now we have these, 26. And They are, I forget now. Let me measure them again. 34.5 by about 41. NYD 53. You gonna do those?
Let's do these.
Do those.
Ready.
You're ready. He's ready, everybody. He's ready. I can tell his energy's going down. I can tell. NYD 53. How's everyone else's energy doing? NYD 54. Okay, what do we got?
These great big ones. What do you want to do on these ones?
What are they? Chalcedony?
I think it's
They look like dyed chalcedony.
those ones maybe. I mean, I can't do the pull test because everything's cold.
I know. They're stones for sure. You want to do?
That's not stones.
Huh?
This is it.
Ooh. Keep knocking the stand. That's not stone?
Nope. I can see a glass bubble. See? Look.
Oh, these have it too.
It's glass.
It's cold glass.
It's cold, William.
All right.
They've been on the floor.
So glass that looks like chalcedony.
I know. It's really nice glass.
How much then? 18? For this size, the smaller ones?
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
There's 3 of these. Okay, here's what we're talking about, y'all. Big glass beads, 16-inch strands.
That's a great price, though.
This
Probably
is,
should be double that.
yeah, these are 16 millimeter, faceted, that looks like chalcedony. It looks like a dyed chalcedony.
Looks like a synthetic.
But in some of them, and only some of them, let's see if you can, there's one right there. You can see that bubble?
And then sometimes you can see where the glass mixes all the way through.
So
There's like a little stripe.
that's how we know it's not a stone, actually. But it looks very much like a stone. If you pick some of these off of here and told me it was a dyed chalcedony, I'd probably believe you.
Yeah, can you give me some of those?
All right, this is NYD 54.
Somebody wanted a Jimmy. That looks pretty Jimmy to me.
Yeah. There are 3 strands of this one available, $18.
And these ones are a little bit larger. 25, 26.
I'd do 26 on those, right? How many are there?
There's 3 of them.
NYD 55. 3 of these. If you want even bigger. Even bigger beads. This is a beautiful bright green. Faceted round. Again, 16-inch strands. And these beads are about 20 millimeters. 20 millimeters. And that's NYD 55. Anybody liking these? You like these? What do y'all
I
think?
don't know.
It's very quiet. Y'all are very quiet. I feel like we're doing all the talking over here.
Wow. Technically, we are.
I know, right? This is one of the big ones again. So 26.
There's only one of the next one.
Only one of this one. And this beautiful blue.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And
Like
those are a
green.
beautiful shade of green. Right? Beautiful big beads. For those of you who wanted the big beads.
Yeah, you did.
20 millimeter. How are you going to get much bigger than these? These are big beads. At least by the strand for sure. $26. Running out of room on the table.
I know, all these big beads.
I know.
There you go.
57. NYD 57. What do we got here? We've got 3 big ones and 3 little ones. So that's 26 for the big ones.
There you go.
You can just set them there. NYD 57. Lena says, I love them, but I'm worried about what I've already won. This is NYD 57. $26 for the strand. 3 of them available. 20 millimeters for those.
Oh, yeah, I want some vintage glass. That's big.
That's big. Vintage glass that's big. And it says, oh, I've got a couple of those blue ones. Wasn't sure where I got them.
Yeah, you did.
I don't know. Did you get them from us before? I don't know if we've ever shown these before.
We might have put them in.
Oh, that's true.
Sold them loose.
NYD 58. And these are the smaller ones. That's $18. You got the smaller ones too, Anna? Got the smaller size, which is the 18 millimeter size. And we've got 3 strands of those. 3 strands of the smaller size. NYD 58.
Alright.
So far, no claims since 51.
These are cool. These are made to look like a rutilated quartz, but it's glass.
59. How much are those?
20 a strand.
20 each. And 2 of them available. I have the darker rondelles. It was just in a mix, I think it was.
Maybe.
So look at these. Vintage glass. And it's got the little gold flake to make it look like rutilated quartz.
It's glass, though.
But it is glass. And there are 2 strands of these. And these are 16 millimeter rounds of vintage glass. And they are 16-inch strands. 16-inch strands. There's 2.
Alright. What do y'all want? I need more suggestions.
More suggestions, or we're gonna stop.
Here, hurry.
And what? Oh, I gotta cut more. How much is this one?
30.
30. Thank you. Okay. Anybody got any more suggestions? Any more? Can't believe no one, not anyone wanted any of those. Gotta check. That's strange. So what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Y'all having a good night? I'm having fun with y'all. Trying not to let these beads roll off my leg right now. I'm hoping that we didn't get too much crazy weather out there. Don't know what it's doing. I hear the wind chimes going. NYD60. $30. One strand only of this available. Are the larger size of these. And these are about 20 millimeter. 20 millimeter rounds. These are lovely. Suzanne's having a better time than I thought. Good. That's what we're here for. That's what we hope to do all the time. Make sure you all have a good time hanging out, just sharing time with one another, looking at fun stuff, nice things. That's what we like to do. That's what we like to do. Susie says, I'm here, sleepy though. Me too. I'm waiting to eat that lentil soup. That's what I'm excited for. In addition to hanging out with y'all, this has been fun so far. We found some fun stuff. How about these? Andrew set these here. I didn't see them until just now. NYD61. Let's do these at $14 each. There's 4 of them available. Suzanne says they look like fairy balls. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Let's see here. Oops. These were originally, I think, $16 or $18 each. These are the lapis. Nepalese. I think these are Nepalese or Tibetan beads. There are 4 of them available. They're $14 each. They are really beautiful. This is that grandma's dowry stuff, right? 12.2 by 22.2. So they're about 12 by 22. They differ a little bit depending on what the lapis was that they're put in. But look at that beautiful work around there. I love those. There are 4 of them available, $14 each. Hubby says, feeling like a wounded duck during wabbit season. Oh no, we don't want that. We don't want that. People to feel good. Feel good. And let's see here, NYD 61. $14 each. Beautiful beads. Look at those. That would make some beautiful earrings. Some beautiful earrings. Or a necklace or a bracelet. That'd make a really nice, actually. On a bracelet, put a few of those around. That'd make a pretty luxe bracelet, I think. All this stuff that I kind of want to do, but then I'm like, and I can't sell it. Or maybe I'll sell the bracelet. Who knows? Who knows? Yes, Michelle, it is lapis. It is lapis. Let's see what else is around here. Those are, oh, that's, I can't sell that. Michelle wants more lapis. Andrew went into the other room. I don't know what he's digging for in the other room. And says, I realized I needed to make lunch for tomorrow. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to make for tomorrow. Oh, we're going to have leftovers for tomorrow. We also started some more sauerkraut and fake kielbasa and what's the other word? Black-eyed peas in the crock pot at home before we knew my mom was going to bring us some lovely lentil soup. So we've got that to eat as well. Michelle's asking for more lapis. And Tiny cup charms or beads, says Anna. What'd you find over there? He's running out of steam. Sounds like we're about done. Not getting a lot of requests. Andrew's running out of steam. We got to 61 tonight.
61.
Yeah, we had those Grandma's Dowry lapis beads over here. I added them while you were over there. Now you got to go to at least 65.
What else y'all want?
He cannot just leave it at 61, even when he's tired.
Let me think.
More lapis.
More lapis. Cups.
Cup charms or beads. Tiny cup charms or beads.
I'm sure I've got that somewhere. Here, hold my hand for a minute.
Your hands are freezing. Mine are actually cold too.
Your hands are warm, but you also need to trim your nails sharp.
Here, put your hands over here like I've been doing.
I know, on the brazier. Didn't somebody want pearls?
Nobody said pearls. Those you can't use those.
Huh?
Those are store stock. That's what that S number is. I don't know how they got over here. Somehow they mistakenly wandered over. I don't know. Does somebody want pearls? What do y'all want? We got to do 4 more. We got to do at least 4 more.
All right. Show them something so I don't get bored to death.
Well, I'll just show them some more glass.
Sure. I'm gonna go keep looking. What do y'all want?
We may as well. Let me show them 4 more glass and then we'll be done. Because I think people are starting to peter out too.
Well, think of something like that you've never seen before. And it's in your heart. And maybe I'll try to sync up.
Try to sync up.
Things
Julie's still asking for necklaces.
Necklaces.
Big antique necklaces, vintage necklaces, large size necklaces. She asked for a lot of different kinds of necklaces.
The necklaces, the vintage one.
Let's see. She's got a box to fill. Help her fill her box. Help her fill her box. I'm giving you a really good deal on these. We've got NYD 62. These are fiber optic beads.
Does she care what kind, like, I have like a box of, I have a box of costume jewelry that I can fit in the box. It's that big. So I don't know.
Julie, do you like costume jewelry?
It's all kinds of stuff.
Got all kinds of stuff. Do you want to see some of that? NYD 62. This is a 14-inch strand of fiber optic beads, 7.5 millimeters, in this kind of gray blue-gray, stormy gray color. Stormy blue-gray. 2 strands available. NYD 62. Stuff I can take apart, says Julie.
Can you take apart this?
How much you want for that?
Just show it, and then.
Is this something you like, Julie? Suzanne likes the costume jewelry too. She says. Do you like this kind of stuff? Let's just give it a number. What the heck? NYD 63. Do it for 10?
$6.
$6. Andrew's giving you the deal of the night on these if you like this kind of stuff. $6.
It's got crystal.
It's got a big crystal in there. It's
kind
got these glass rondelles. They are 8 millimeter rondelles. NYD 63. If you like that, it is available for you for $6. easily taken apart.
What about this
NYD, NYD64. How much for that business?
And this one's a little bit nicer. So, what?
Do 15?
For the set?
Yeah.
Since it's a set, maybe we'll do, yeah, 15.
15.
Not a good deal.
$15. You get this set with the earrings. These are the earrings. Oh, 63 sold. And this is the necklace. These are really cool. Check those out. NYD64, $15 for the set. NYD64, one available of those.
What about this? Yeah, this is kind of chunky.
NYD65. How much is that? Oh, that is.
And then they come with the earring.
15 again on that.
You can do
14.
Sure.
$14 since it's vintage lucite.
It's that.
Since it's a set in vintage lucite.
Even though you cut the part, it don't matter.
Yeah, look at these. Those are cool. This one I would have priced like $24 normally, at least. Look how cool these are. Look at those big beads in there you could take apart. $14. Y'all, if you don't do something with this, I am. I'm gonna, well, maybe I take it apart and make something else too.
Maybe.
NYD65. $14.
We'll start a second store.
Start a second store. Got enough.
15 and under.
15 and under.
That sounds wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. You want to
get something different, kind of.
Yeah. NYD. Oh, 65 has sold twice.
Where's 65?
That was that black and white one.
Oh, look for now.
NYD. Yeah, some of these we may have multiples if we really look hard.
This one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, we could probably do that. What, 20? 25?
Let's do 22.
22. Those are all hand done.
Yeah, you'll see what I mean. Julie says, I'd shop at that store. So,
you don't want something that's like so.
Here's like, so there's the tag. But these are all hand done little beaded beads. Beaded beads. So, and then you've got the beaded toggle. I'm not going to press too hard because I don't want to pop it open. These are old. I don't know what. But the beaded beads themselves are worth a good bit. That's why they're more expensive. $22 for that. NYD 66.
Now this one.
I'm getting a chill through here now. What's happening? Getting a little chilly over here.
Stand outside for a second. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. NYD 67.
Yeah, like that.
NYD 60. I know Michelle got something like this, but in the gold one to take apart and use.
Oh yeah.
How much you want on? Like 14? Oh.
That's how much it originally cost.
What do you want to put on it?
$20.
20 bucks. So just so you know, this was marked at $36.95. Do it for 20 bucks. 20 bucks. So these could all be taken apart and individually used if you wanted to as little pendants. Like look at all these on here. Those would be great for earrings. Think of all the earrings you can make with those.
Oh my gosh, somebody wanted cherry blossom beads.
Cherry blossom beads. Yeah, somebody wanted cherry blossom beads last time. NYD 67.
This like an abstract. Yeah.
Abstract cherry blossom
Doesn't
beads.
those look like cherry blossoms?
I know.
That's what I thought it was. Just how I need that glass. Put my glasses on.
NYD 68. How much for these?
What do you think?
26.
No. We can do probably 16 on it.
16.
I got 2 of those.
2 of these.
Yeah, we're even throwing some earrings.
Throw in some earrings. NYD 68. This is a long necklace. It's got these beautiful crystals on them. Look at those crystals. Those are super cool. Those are worth it just for them. And then you've got the ceramics in light blue and darker blue in various sizes. And then these are what Andrew was saying look like cherry blossoms. They kind of do, right?
Those are glass that are painted.
Cherry blossoms in the blue sky. Some of them look more like it than others. But they're an abstract.
You know those cups. You want to
Oh, you're getting this with it.
Uh-huh.
You got 2 of them.
Of course.
Got 2 of them. 2 sets. $16 per set. NYD 68.
There you go.
Okay. How much you want on that one? 14.
Actually, I probably have more of those blue ones.
That's all right. No one's buying them yet.
Huh?
No one's bought them. You said 14 on this one?
Yeah.
NYD 69. $14 for these acrylic or vintage plastic that look like quartz. You get all different kinds on this one. I bet this one's going to sell. You get these little oddly shaped, I don't know what shape that is. Then you get the drops in here. More of those. You get the really big ones. You get the white. The white might be ceramic or stone. You get some round ones. You get some kind of bicone ones. NYD 69. And this one is about a 32-inch strand. About a 32-inch strand. These are just super cool. NYD 69. Gotta find a bag big enough for that. All right. Oh, and that also that comes as a set. There's a pair of earrings with that too. Those clear ones have a pair of earrings with them too. So you get that pair of earrings with it too.
Somebody wanted more of that?
Nope. Nobody's bought it yet. Not yet.
Alright.
All right, we're at 69. If you want to do one more.
Well, maybe somebody wants this.
We do have these ones too. We didn't do.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What is it? Is this all together?
Nothing.
Oh, it's magnetic. That's kind of really cool. Okay. NYD.
You want this one?
My throat's getting sore. How much for this?
$12. Let's get rid of
He's
it.
like, let's do it. Somebody take it. All right. So you get this NYD
That's actually
70.
pretty good on stuff on that.
Yeah, a lot of these have some really nice beads. You're taking them apart, you're getting a good deal. And then you got the earrings. And then you got this wonderful large, like this should be the $12 itself. The pendant, and this is a magnetic
So if you don't
veil.
want to wear,
So if you want to wear it with
you
this,
don't want to go to the goth club,
right?
you can put that on.
Take this on, take it off.
Princesa.
You got your work necklace, and you've got your night necklace. You're going out in the evening, add your goth pendant on here.
Anyways.
Yeah, so there's that. $12 if y'all want that. NYD 70.
How about this one?
NYD 71. How much for that?
$10.
$10. NYD 71. Look at that chain. I know somebody likes chain. A lot of people have been asking for some chain lately. And you've got this pave. And in the back it's hollow.
I don't know what for.
I don't know either, but that's kind of cool.
I don't
It's got the
think that
cutout.
one opens.
Huh?
I don't think it opens.
No, it doesn't look like it opens.
But it'd be cool if it did.
I know, you could put some aromatherapy in there if it
I
did.
mean, if you had small enough pieces of fabric and you took out all, you could stick it in and then put the scent on it.
Yeah, have aromatherapy in there. Anyway,
Right.
NYD 71.
Yeah, don't spend too much time on this business.
No, we're not.
Yeah, how about this one?
Throw it out there. That one's gonna sell. How much? 14.
Wow.
NYD 72. $12. The black and whites usually sell. NYD 72. Look at those. Look at that. Look at that.
Faux Z beads.
Faux
Wow.
Z beads. DZI. NYD 72. Oh, need some earrings with that too.
Oh, there's no part 2 if you want.
There's 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 2 of them. If 2 people happen to want NYD 72, it could happen. 2 people wanted that other one.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Something pop up.
Oh, 71. Oh, 71 sold. The heart. The black and white ones. This one, if you have another one of those over there.
Oh, here you go.
Hold on.
Pretty cool.
Throw it on there. NYD 73. NYD
That's what I think is
73.
neat. There's a couple of these. These bags are, I don't know who invented this. Okay, there's ones that come with like my Crocs from the back. Oh, here you go.
Oh, it looks like our Instagram may have stalled out.
That's fine. Nobody's watching.
Nobody's watching there today. How much is that one?
12.
12, and there's 2 of them.
I think 3.
Maybe 3. We'll see if we sell more than 1.
And they come with earrings.
NYD 73. These are really cool with the gold. The gold. Oh, there you go. NYD 73. $12. $12. NYD 74. Coming up. See what he comes up with. NYD 75. I think we're going to stop there. So 2 more. 2 more. These are some pretty cool old necklaces, costume jewelry to take apart. Any last requests before we get to the end? Anybody want to sneak any requests in? See if we've got it. Let us know. Give us those requests in the comments. Not much time left for this Total Request Live.
That one's good.
Julie says, I'm going to need to rewatch these last few tomorrow. My brain is shutting down. Don't take too long. They go back in the box. No, we'll keep them out for a little bit. That's long. How much is that one?
How much is that?
That's a lot of crystal.
And they're cool crystal too.
Probably at least $24.
16.
16. That's a lot of crystal. Boy, a lot. If you just 8mm crystal, it's kind of that blue metallic with a white fading into a gray.
It's really pretty.
This is really pretty with the gold spacers in there. Like I can't even.
I could probably sell at 36.
This is over 48 inches. This is about 56 inches, something like that. Somewhere in there. My brain's shutting down too. I don't know. Do my mental math. But I think that's 56 around there. Long necklace.
That's nice.
And
that's the last one?
I think that's the last one.
Alright.
How much is this one?
Let's do 12.
12?
Alright.
$12. NYD 75. Are these crystal, these acrylic drops that look like quartz? Really? Like that's some good quality stuff right there. That's some good quality stuff right there. That's nice. NYD 75. NYD 75, $12. And that, our friends, is the show for tonight.
Probably do another one tomorrow if y'all want to do another.
Another Total Request Live.
But I need different things.
Need to come up with some things.
We have tons of stuff. Tons and tons of stuff. So, and then also some things, if you want more general thing, like certain colors, I think that could be fun. When it gets too specific, it's really cool when I find it.
Yeah.
But oftentimes I can't.
Right.
You know, because it's just so specific.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can.
Mm-hmm. Suzanne says, costume jewelry was better made then. It's true. It's true. That's some good stuff.
There's all kinds of stuff in there.
Oh, we just sold 75. Thank you so much. And we sold 54 if it hadn't sold already. I don't know what it is. 54. 54. Oh, the big greens. The big greens.
Oh, nice.
Thank you so much.
So
thank you all for tuning in. It was fun again tonight to hang out. It's only a 11:45. What? I know. It feels.
How many hours is it?
3 hours and 12 minutes.
Oh my gosh, we didn't go. We should do another. Go until 4 hours.
4 hours? I don't think so. We're dropped to 8 people already watching. We lost people there in the last little bit. Anne says thank you. Michelle says bye everyone. Suzanne says good night.
This little cute thing.
I don't know. It's
somebody wanted that little textured bead cap. That's
I know. It's just sitting there.
Maybe you request it tomorrow. You get it. Let me see. Did it close it? No wonder why they're all dried out. Oh my gosh. You complained about it.
That one's closed.
No, probably the dried out one.
The dried out one. All right, everyone. Well, I get yelled at for not closing the Sharpies.
That's one of my pet peeves, y'all.
I didn't even know they did that.
That they click?
Yeah. I just put them on like that.
That's why they're all dried out. I was like, how come our Sharpies dry out
Mine,
so
they
much?
They don't click when I do it.
souffle.
Julie says fun, thanks. Yeah, thank you all. Anyway, have a great night. We'll
He
see you
hurt my
back
foot.
here tomorrow. All right, everyone. Bye.
See ya.